Hello, hello, good night, good night. Who's here? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Stick one here so I can pin it.
Have you pinned it?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, guys, hello, hello, good night.
Oh, Tiffany.
Okay, it's working.
Welcome, Tiffany. Glad
Hey.
to have you on board.
Hey, buddy's
All
coming
right.
in.
Chadwick is in the house. Beyond blessed, bless up yourself. Right. Tiffany, big up yourself, blessed Tiffany. That girl, Prinny, big up yourself as well. Right. Active Chupsy, more bless. Love you, Chupsy. Star King Entertainment. Yeah, a lot of persons are in the house. We're really happy for that.
Okay,
All right.
guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, Trips was saying thumbs up, done. Um, Star King Entertainment says thumbs up, done. Here, waiting.
All right.
And that girl Prinny is in the house. She's saying hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. And happy Friday to you. And hope everyone will have a blessed and wonderful weekend when it comes. Sorry for the late start, guys, but I literally just got home from work after 8, ran into the shower, got ready, and here I am.
Yes, we are really committed to make sure that we are here every Friday, right? And to make sure that we hold that commitment to the team that bring us thus far. So we really appreciate it, and we want to say a big thanks for you being here, right? We really appreciate that. All right.
Okay, and Tiffany's in the building. Thank you for being here, Tiffany. I see you got your internet situation worked out. I saw your message earlier today. So glad to have you. Dion Blessed is also in the building. She's saying, hey, all. Welcome, Dion. Thank you so much. And Chadwick is in the building saying sheltering, whatever that means. Chadwick, big thank you so much for being here. And Tiffany say, I'm sorry, that girl Prinny, well, I'll just say Prinny saying, hey, Tiffany. Chadwick is saying good night. Tiffany is acknowledging Prinny. And guys, remember to thumbs up the live as you come in. And if you have a platform and can share us out, please do so. Will be greatly, greatly appreciated. And Chadwick is saying Choopsie and giving her a virtual heart. Prinny saying hey Dion. And Tiffany saying I still have internet problems, so I don't know how long I will be here for. Okay. Sorry about that. I hope it will last as long as possible. We're not going to be too long tonight since we started so late. Chadwick is saying, Tiffany is saying, Chadwick, big up. Chadwick is saying, big up Tiffany. Tiffany is saying, Dion, blessings. And Giffy is in the building. Hello.
Big up yourself, Giffy.
Giffy, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate your presence. He's saying, big up everyone. Just saying hi to all. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Thank you to be on board, Giffy. Really appreciate
Okay.
that.
All right, guys. So tonight we're gonna go into our usual discussion, and the topic for tonight is, do you believe our leaders are failing us? And for the fun and games tonight, which will only be three categories, unfortunately, because of the late start. And honestly, I am tired and I am hungry. I've not eaten yet. Okay, so we're gonna do two rounds of spelling and one rounds of countries and their capital. If we can do something else, if time permits, then we will maybe add another round. But for now, it's just three rounds that's planned for. Okay, where did I stop? So Giffy, and then Dion says yes, we day up on the gully side. Okay, all right. So yes, we are here. And Dion is also saying, yes, Brenny, I see you in the house. Okay, guys. So, others, I guess, will be joining us shortly. So, if you guys have anything to contribute regarding the topic, do you believe our leaders are failing us? You can start putting your views in the chat, and we'll get it going. Oh, sorry, I missed one person. Sorry, Almarie, I am so sorry. So Curious Almarie is
Oh,
in the building, and she's saying good night, guys. Good night, Almarie. So glad
big up
to
yourself,
have you.
Marie.
Thank you so much for being here. And guys, if you notice, you have a wider view now from of what's going on, because before the camera we had before, I didn't like it because it kept cutting me off each time I went sideways. So we got a camera with a wider range, so it's working much better, and it also has a ring light attached to it. So I am loving it. I'm loving the feed um,
Yeah,
the tone and everything that it is
technology
giving
is
off.
amazing.
So yeah, it's working out much better. Every other week, every time I move, I'm cut off. I have to try to move over back. Um, so Diane is saying, I think they
They
start
start
off
off
with
with
good
good
intentions,
intentions.
but power start get the best of them, and so them stop work for the people. True, that's true.
It's so true.
So true. Um, when they go in the power that I think a lot of the times the power that they get into their hands get to them, and then they lose sight of what they were really in there for. Right. So it's Baran
Yes.
discussion. So if he wants to
Um,
kick it off, then
I chose that topic as a result of recent happenings and recent information that disseminate right throughout social media as it relates to some of our political leaders. No, I will not call any names just to
oh,
give.
sorry, I cut you. Diane is saying, did we pray?
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, would you like to lead us off in a little prayer?
Well, I mean,
That's true. In
that, that,
everything we
thanks you.
should pray. Thank
Thanks
you,
for that. We
dear.
should pray.
We should pray.
Yes.
Give thanks.
To the Most High God, yeah, I'm the most omnipotent, the most omnipresent, and the most omniscient. We ask for your, mercy to lead us in, healthy conversation. Make sure that whatever we are doing is, part uplifting, and definitely making sure that we are also, directing one's thought in goodwill. We have seen where the country, right, and globally, right, we are seeing that we are in perilous time, and thus far, we are asking for your guidance and your blessing in blessing the entire globe. We anticipating your mercy upon us, Father God. In your mighty name I pray. Amen.
And
Let us
amen.
keep it short and spicy in terms of that. And thank you for that as it relates to we giving, we asking for blessing and mercy. Yes, so the topic was selected as a result of recent information that disseminating through social media. And we have seen where our political leaders, right, who have taken the oath of office, right, for the mere reason that they are going to work on behalf of the people. But unfortunately, you have seen that, and a lot of persons are saying it seems like there are two laws that created, within the Jamaica Constitution, one for the rich and one for the poor. And yeah, I think that, as it relates to that sort of perception that is out there, you have to understand why people are saying it. Because as leaders, not only political leaders, I'm talking about leaders in general, leaders have to set the example, right? Setting the example so that persons can follow. And particularly political leaders, when they take the oath of office, right? And people elect those leaders. People elect those leaders anticipating that those leaders will get into power and will work on their behalf. But time and time again, we have seen failure upon failure upon failure. This is not about one party failing us. This is about both parties failing us from time to time.
Time and time again.
We have seen crime situation have been escalating, escalating, and regardless of what party goes in, whether the JLP or the PNP, right, it doesn't seem like crime is de-escalating. It seems like crime is escalating. And every year, it seems like, the victim of crime just growing much bigger on a yearly basis. We have seen where political leaders themselves set rules, not broken rules. We can say this because we have a situation where even as recent the COVID-19 policies that they passed, we have seen a particular political leader, right, breaking that rule. And so then when people say it seems like, of course, there are two laws within the constitution, one for the rich and one for the poor. You can see the reason. Those are the evidence why people saying that, right? Persons again thinking that okay, from once you're being affluent, right? We have seen cases where people of affluent nature, right, involved, right, with the judicial process, and they just get off scotch free. Now, from once you're poor and you are in the ghetto, right, it's difficult for you, right? You face the prongs of the law. We have seen that. Now, the sad thing is that for me, when a politician fails, right, that one failure, right, is really a dent, right, on the nation, honestly. Now, we have also seen politicians misappropriately use funds, right, from the taxpayers' coffers, right? Now, and when we talk about misappropriation of funds, we are talking about millions of dollars. No, millions of dollars. And one of the things why this hurt me is because cost of living in Jamaica is so high, and people are hardly can find anything in terms of work and save. It's only minuscule job that persons can be in and really work and try to knot up that money and try to save that money. But the cost of basic food items is above poor people. Poor people can hardly buy the simple common basic food. I have seen where on Facebook, sometimes I have to wonder to myself, it is true, right? Where I've seen 14 Aki pods, right? Selling for over what, $400. Amazing.
Serious?
Seriously, right? Now this is really so ridiculous. Now the thing what I'm saying and the reason why I'm touching this topic. Now our our dollar has been on the devaluation spiral down for years. Our currency is one of the weakest currency in the Caribbean, right? One of our weakest currency in the Caribbean. So it simply means that we are at the end stick of our trading partners, right? We trade with the United States, we trade with England, we trade with Canada, we trade and so forth and so forth and so forth. But our deficit is so high. And so then what left to face that deficit is the poor people, the middle class, right? For them to shoulder that tax burden. And even all of that pressure that the middle class, the poor has to face, you have politicians who are putting a further pressure, a further dent in the system. Politicians who know that our economy is frail, we have a frail economy. Politicians who are visionless, right? Our economy is falling backwards. And there is none, to me, I will have to say that there's no politician with vision who can pull that economy up, right? We have so many resources in our country in comparison with the Caribbean. We have more resources than them, and they are doing much better than us.
Better.
We know for sure that we have more resources than Cayman. We know for sure that we have more resources than Barbados, right? Then my question, why those country economy is booming than ours? Because you know what? Corruption plays a blatant part of that. Corruption plays a blatant part of that, right? And our politicians need to be held responsible, right? Now, from time to time, we are getting the promises and no fulfillment. I have seen politicians who have run a particular constituency, been there for 10, 15 years, and there is no progress in that constituency. Absolutely none. Poor road infrastructures, right? People have to be going to standpipe, right, to get to get water. Education, cost of education is so high, right? But for a particular constituency, that everything is done wrong, and that politician still maintain office 10, 15 years. What's really wrong with our people, right? I think, as a people, we need to just, it seems like we are walking on our heads, right? Now, if a politician is not performing, that politician need to go, right? That politician need to go. And it is just the same standard. From once you vote in a politician, he's missing for 4.5 years. And when it comes for the political season, of course, he's everywhere in that community. Nothing has not changed with them. It's the same thing. It's the same behavior. It's the same pattern, right? And we still keep on voting for that politician because of partisan politics, right? No, we're not deep in the coffers, deep into the budget, right? And misappropriate funds. That large chunk of money, who you think is going to pay for it? Okay, sorry about that for the technical disturbance, right? But I was speaking about a particular politician. I'm not calling any names, right? Who has a situation in court, right? And of course, persons are innocent until proven guilty, and so then that is one of the reasons why I'm not going to dig in any form of detail. But just from the surface of it, right, we are a politician caught up in that situation, right, have to answer to misappropriation of funds, right? The fact of the matter is that the money missing, So who is going to pay for that? Now, adding to the fact that the Jamaican people, right, have to face that high cost of living, right? And we have to pay about that because obviously it's coming back to us. It's going back to the taxpayers for the taxpayers to fill that budget. And that is evil for a politician to know how frail our economy is. And a politician is doing us that. It's very evil, right? And the simple criminal, right, do his little criminal stuff and then they drip him up and send him to prison. I'm not supporting any form of behavior, any form of criminal behavior. But just look what the politician is doing. He is causing major impact, right? And the little criminal gone to prison. And
pickpocketing or something going,
right? And I can tell you that the politician who misappropriates so much money, don't be surprised if at the end of it, right, you got away scotch free. We have seen it from time to time. We have seen it on the PNP side. We have seen it on the JP side, right? But who that pressure comes back to? That pressure comes back to us. Let us read into the chat and see what is going on.
Right, so I left off where Diane said she think they start off with good intentions, but power start get the best of them, and so then stop work for the people. And Tiffany saying, yes, I think they're failing us. They're doing this for the money.
Exactly.
Very true. And Diane reminded us to pray. And Mel and Chris is in the building. They're saying good night, host and chat. Good night, Mel and Chris. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Friday to you. And Tiffany saying Mel and Chris welcome, showing them a virtual heart. And Janelle is in the building saying good night, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much, Janelle, for being here. Yes, we're all doing well. Hope you're doing well also. Happy Friday to you and hope you will have a blessed and wonderful weekend. And Melon Chris is saying, bless up Tiffany, showing her virtual heart. Tiffany saying, hi, Janelle. And Dion, blessed amen at the end of your prayer. And Janelle is saying, that's what they're most concerned about us, money. Exactly. So she's referring to the politician again. It all boils down to money. They don't really care about the people.
And so then that is it, because persons might who achieve tertiary level education, who are able to do so, right? And those persons who pursue politics, right? I mean, what the end result of those persons who involved in politics, right, getting their tertiary level education, right? It boils down to zero, because at the end of the day, if their input in the political process means nothing to us, it's not benefiting us, then it is quite a zero for me, right? And so then, I mean, nothing, absolutely nothing positive is coming from them, right? We need good politicians who can work on our behalf, right? Who have vision, right? And who can, create that opportunity for us. Jamaica is just going spiral down. The next 5 years from now, how cost of living is going to be, right? There's no plan to drive down that high cost, right? Look at I mean, tertiary education for an associate degree at university. You're talking roughly about $400,000-$500,000 to get an associate degree. I'm not talking about a full degree. An associate degree costing $400,000-$500,000 to get that. How many poor people can get that? That is not in the bracket of poor people. That is totally not in the bracket of poor people, right? How many people, right? I mean, in certain communities, right, that can really afford. Not even middle class is struggling. What sense poor people, right? Middle class can't even afford that. You understand? To gain at least an associate degree. Now, if you're talking about a bachelor's going up, right? It's more money. 800,000 to 1 million. This is very serious. This is very serious. So when you look at it, right, is only the minuscule of Jamaica, of the Jamaican society, right, is going to be educated, right? Yes, something wrong with that. We have to look and see that something is wrong with that, right? And the educated few is not doing anything. The persons who pursue politics, not doing anything, right? We are struggling. And of course, every year, as a matter of fact, every month, our dollar has been devalued. Every month, our dollar has been devalued, sending up, right? Cost of living, right? It's just ridiculous. And definitely, the poor people just cannot bear anymore,
Can continue the chat.
right? So let us continue with the chat there and see what is going on.
Okay, so Mel and Chris is in a Dion, and Dion is saying, "Hey, Mel and Chris, I normally say Mel, but how do I know who's here dead with laugh?"
Yeah.
And curious, Almarie is saying, "I'm
I'm
so
so disappointed. Of
disappointed."
course, of course.
And Giffy is saying, "To answer your question, yes, I think we had better leaders in the past who care about us, who put people first. You?" Um,
Giffy,
I guess he's not, he wasn't finished writing.
okay, but let me just answer your question, Gifford. For me, and I do understand where you're coming from because there are some political leaders in the past who, um, yeah, who definitely believe in fighting for us, and at the end result, because they weren't they weren't even after they finished their political career. If you go through history, right? And as I said, I'm not going to call any name to for one to say, okay, all right, he's political. I'm a politically aligned, right? And it happened on both sides. So I'm not said, okay, all right, PNP did this and JP, and so forth. It
We're
happened on
both
both
guilty.
sides where you have both, political members who have worked in the interest of the people. And it happened also on both sides, where you have political leaders who work against the people. Because from once you're going to get involved in corruption, you're working against the people, right? You betray the people's trust, right? And you, as the politician, have to have a heart to know that, okay, the Jamaican people are struggling. They put you there, right? Hoping that you are going to do the utmost good. You are going to represent them. And all that you are doing is representing yourself. All that you are doing is representing yourself. You have persons who pursue politics not to help people, but to help themselves,
Yeah.
right?
Line
And
their
we can
pocket.
see that. You understand? It happened on both sides that we have political members who have gone on in shame, right? Involved in corruption, right? And I am saying that the amount of suffering that our Jamaican citizens have been facing, right? Why crime is so high, right? So many opportunities have been lacking, right? So many opportunities. And there is no form of person that I'm seeing with that vision. It just seems like if you get yourself in politics and you do the common good, right? It's really disappointing. People are expecting a politician might as you go into politics, you're supposed to get rich, right? So that sort of expectation is there for the politicians to do wrong, as opposed for a politician to go there and work for the people and represent the people, right? Now, again, for me, right? a politician would have to explain, right? How is he going to move the country forward before I even consider to vote for him? And you have to explain that, right? And he can't just explain that and just, not executing. Because at the end of the day, he has to show me certain ways how he's going to, you know, cause for example, if I ask a politician, okay, if I am to vote for you, what are you going to do in terms of dealing with the high cost of education, right? What are the programs that you are going to implement that can help to drive down the cost, right? And if that politician cannot come up with a program and where that program looks feasible and workable, right, then it doesn't really make sense, right? Because a politician can come with, their pretty talk, articulate their pretty words, right? And then and you vote for that politician. It never worked, and it is not going to work, right? So at the end of the day, right, people need to understand that politicians need to deliver result, deliver result. We have seen constituency, right, who have been voting for one particular person 10, 15, 20 years, and that community, that constituency
Not
has no
moving.
progress,
Nothing.
has no forward movement, and people still hang on to that politician. I wonder why. It is crazy, right? It is really crazy, right? We need to get out of the partisan politics, right, and put Jamaica forward. If a politician is not performing, let that politician go, right? A politician, you give the politician a chance for that particular politician to prove himself 4 or 5 years. And that politician, for some reason, has not proven himself. He has to go. He has to go, right? So let us get into the chat again and see what is going on there.
Okay, so you guys have been a bit busy, so let me try and catch up a bit. So, Mel and Chris, oh, she's saying that it's Mel that's there.
Oh, okay.
And Almarie saying, you see, I only put my trust in God.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Well, I
what's
mean,
good, because man is always failing us.
yeah.
And the Sassy Diva is in the building saying, night, night. Hello, Sassy.
Big up yourself,
Welcome. So
Sassy.
glad that you are here. Thank you so much for being here. And Tiffany's acknowledging Sassy. And Active Troops is in the building saying, check, check. Thank you so much for being here, Chupsy. Really appreciate it. Happy Friday to you. Thank you so much and much love to you. And Sassy's saying, hey, Tiffany. Sassy's also saying, hey, Mel. Oh, Sassy's saying, Mel. And Janelle is saying, bless up yourself, Tiff, and showing her some love there. And Sassy's also saying, Dion. Sassy's also saying Janelle. Dion is saying, dead with laugh, figure at Mel. Okay. Um, Janelle is saying, Shupsi, I see you, and giving her a virtual hug. Dion is saying, hey, Sassy Poo. And Sassy's saying, Prinny. And Kai's Creative Learning is in the building. She's saying, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Sensation. Thank you so much for being
Big
here,
yourself,
Kai.
Kai.
Welcome, 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 and happy Friday to you. And Shupsi saying, Janelle, blessing. And Janelle is saying, sassy, and showing her some love there. And Almarie saying, facts to what you're saying. And Sassy's acknowledging Kai, saying hello. Tiffany's also saying hello to Kai. And Sassy's saying, well, Empress the Tiffany, that's what I'm wondering. I don't see her coming yet.
Yeah.
Okay, she must be busy or something. I don't know. And Diane is saying, exactly. Sometimes you are scrap to put food on the table and them draw this bag of tax from you and then pocket it and them pocket it. I got and then, okay,
In a them
and
pocket
them,
table.
okay, and in a them pocket it ago.
Yeah.
I always say it, if them take $1 from a million persons, then become a millionaire.
Yes.
That's true.
That's so true.
Okay.
And this is the sad part of it, as what Diane Bless mentioned, because just imagine, right, in terms of people who have been working so hard, right? And it just seems like it is just paycheck to paycheck. Honey, just paycheck to paycheck as them get the money done before them
Before you
even
even get it,
get
it pencil
the
out
money,
before you
right?
collect it.
Trust me. And no matter how them budget, it just seems like the budget not working, right? Because even if them budget by the following week, right, them by the time the money reaching in them hand, cost of living,
Mhm.
inflation, you understand, gone on and couple basic food items again, right? So that budget seems meaningless, right? And you have a situation again where the government just put a blind eye to, because I know of companies and persons who are working in certain companies who are working partially 6 days a week, 6 days a week, and only getting paid for 5 days.
But when you
This
look at it,
is cruelty.
but when you look at it too, the leaders have failed so miserable because three of the basic needs that human beings are looking forward to is food,
Food.
shelter, and security. And
Yes.
our leaders have failed us miserably in all three areas. Because even the little houses that they're building now to say that it's for poor people, they cannot afford it because a one room with a kitchen and whatever, it's how many millions of dollars. And poor people are just barely getting minimum wage. Food gone up. I hear that toll gone up, everything gone up, but the pay not going anywhere.
Right, and exactly, because if you look how many persons pay being raised, it's such a the wage freeze is so lengthy. More than 10 years, 15 years, people have been experiencing wage freeze, right? And the politician raise them get
Don't
it.
even talk about the raise.
And that is how horrible and wicked
It's
the
just
system
ridiculous.
is,
Just talk about the bonuses that they
right?
collect. Don't talk about the race. Talk about the bonuses
knowing
because
that
that
the
is
economy,
ridiculous.
knowing that the economy is so frail, and these men are taking a big chunk in salary, right? They have no mercy, have no conscience, and not only that, their salary, right, is so high, right? I mean, getting big salary for what? We are not seeing where they are working for that, and even worse, they are stealing from the coffers and expect that poor people, all of that burden
After pick
sit
up the
on,
sons. Mhm.
right, the burden of the poor people who can hardly find it. Jamaican people have been overtaxed. Jamaican people have been overtaxed, right? And the truth be told, the government just can't tax them way out of debt. So what are they going to do? They cannot tax themselves out of debt, right? It needs innovation, right? It needs brilliant minds,
But
and it needs corruption. You understand? To totally eradicate it, because if corruption is a big part of our deficit. Corruption is a big part of what is causing our deficit, right? So we have a fundamental problem with our politicians.
but it's not only corruption, it's lack of vision as well.
Exactly.
Because a lot of our natural resources that we have, our bauxite, our aircraft and all of that, that would bring in extra income into the government
Yes.
pocket, that would help to take some of the strain of the tax burden that they put on poor people. They've divested it all out.
But
So the money is coming really from those areas. It's they're depending on just taxing everything.
but look, honey, I think that Jamaica is currently exercising might be a mixed economy and free market economy. But and this is where it get complicated,
Because we don't have the landmass
because
to compete.
if exactly, if they are doing a mixed economy and free market economy, I think that's what they are actually doing, right? Then it seems like even some of the company, right, is executing monopoly. So if you're going in a free market economy, why then you don't allow for competition. Look at JPS. If you think about JPS, right? JPS can monopolize the market,
Mhm.
right? Because JPS seems to be the only
Only
provider, which doesn't make any sense to me into a free market economic
economy.
model.
That's true.
Because if Jamaica is doing a free market economic model, you are to invite for competition so that you can drive down costs. So then now, if JPS decide that okay, the rate is X, you have to pay because they are the only sole provider. And this is what now we have a problem with. People have not gotten the free choice to say, okay, all right, if JPS is charging me this per wattage or whatever them charge, right, I can go to a next company where it is much cheaper. So guess what? The government will not do that, right? Because I mean they have their hands in the company pocket. So they turn a blind eye and them allow the monopoly to take place. Right? You have a free market economy executing, right? And at the same time, right, you have institutions there, you understand, that totally monopolizing the market, which don't make any sense. Don't make any sense, right? Look at the chat again.
Okay, let's see. Where we're at. Okay, so that was the last one. So Sassy saying true that Diane, so she's endorsing what Diane says about if they take $1 from a million
Yeah.
people, that's $1 million. And Kai saying, hi Sassy Diva, how are
How are
you?
you?
And Kai is also saying, Tiffany, what's up, hon? And Sassy saying, Anand Baron, big up on yourself. Thank you,
Big up
Sassy.
Sassy.
Big up yourself as well, Sassy. And Sassy saying, I'm good, Kai. How about you? And Tiffany saying, I'm okay, Kai. Tiffany's also saying, Kai, how is Tara? And Star King Entertainment is in the building saying hi, host and chat.
Big up yourself, Star
Welcome,
King
welcome,
Entertainment.
Star King Entertainment. I know that you're Chris, the extension of Mel. So Mel and Chris both are here. One is here as
All
Star
right.
King, and the other one is under their original face.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And Tiffany saying that is why I don't believe in die-hearted. If the
Exactly.
person is not working, vote them out and try someone else.
But trust me, Tiffany, that is well said. Because you have some people who, no matter how
Them
them
drowning,
political preference
they're
person,
still holding
you
on.
understand, gone wrong. Them still hold on upon him, and that's why you have him there 10, 15 years. You understand? Because of the diehardedness. You understand? They are not putting Jamaica forward, right? You can't be dieharded, right? You can't be dieharded. If okay, you might love the PNP party, but in your constituency, right, the JLP person, right, has a good plan, right, and can move the country forward, right? Feel free to vote for the JLP person.
Okay. And Sassy saying, hey, Star King. And Kai saying, I'm doing well, the Sassy, thanks for asking. And Sassy saying, that is wonderful, hon. And Kai saying, she's out of the hospital and home recuperating, Tiffany. Oh, yes, Tara was in the hospital last
Okay.
week sick. Okay, it's good to
So
know
we
that
yeah,
she's
good to know.
out,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
and recovering. That's really good to know. And Sassy saying, that is wonderful, Kai. And Tiffany saying, okay, that's good, Kai. And Kai saying, hey, Star King, how are you?
You.
And Sassy saying, so happy to hear she's okay. Yes. And Star King is, Tiffany saying, Star King, blessings. And Active is saying, I'm just listening. And Giffy saying, guys, the link is pinned, so anybody wants to come up and join in on the
Yes, if
conversation,
anyone want to come up and join me, feel free to do so.
I'll look to see if anybody's coming up.
Yeah.
If I'm not seeing you, please say something in the chat because remember we're sorted.
Exactly.
This. Give me saying we know say only God can solve this, but the governance of these politicians has made things worse than
Go away.
Figoe.
Yeah, well, true Giffy. Right. So right,
Oh,
because
worse, them figure away. Sorry, them
yeah,
figure away.
yeah, right. Of course, that makes situation worse because and what is really such a tough one to really process, right? Because they are so-called educated, right? And for their education is a means of getting them into, of course, the political arena, right? For them to what? Pilfer, right? Because that's what we are seeing, right? We have evidence of this situation, right? Where they are actually pilfering the funds, and then all of that has to rest on the back of poor people, right? It is just cruel. It is just cruel. It's really, 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 really cruel, right? So I mean, at the end of the day, we have to make sure that when we are voting, we can't have that sort of partisan thing, right? And as what Tiffany said earlier, that hope in mind, right, and look for performance, right? If the persons, whether JLP or PNP, right, that politician is performing well, of course, make that politician be there, right, because he's performing on the interest of the people,
Yeah.
right? Politicians who are performing on the interest of themselves. Now, if you are, the thing is, and just look at it, I have to knock the Minister of National Security, right? Because our Minister of National Security, over, I would say, over a period of 15 years,
Mm.
right? We are not seeing any effectiveness coming from that ministry because we have seen crime on the escalation, right? We have seen murder escalating from ear to ear to ear to ear. So there is no form of vision, right, coming from that ministry, right? So much more need to be done. And this here, I can almost guarantee to say that the murder toll, right, will higher than last year, right? And it goes on and goes on and goes on. So what is happening, right? So at the end of the day, right, we need to really look at our political process, right? And if you have to revamp the whole thing, we revamp the whole thing and put in a brand new, fresh party with new ideas, you understand, and person who have the mission to do righteousness, the mission, right,
Take
of
the
good
country
deeds,
forward.
the mission to put the country forward, because we have gone through several years of experience voting, right, within this political process that offers no help to us. We have seen basic food items on the rise, on the rise, on the rise, on the rise, and we have seen the pressure of tax going down on poor people. There's no ease. Let me tell you, Jamaica, there's no ease. And the next 5 years, it is not going to get better.
Just keep
It is
pushing
just
down for more
not
people.
going to get better. Just think of what I'm saying. It is not going to get better, right? So I mean, we have to get serious with the political process. Politicians have to answer, right, by doing the will of the people, right, by having those creative ideas, right. For politicians who are for potential politicians who want to pursue politics, right. If you don't have the goodwill, if you don't have the strong heart,
Mhm.
right, and if you are not honest to go there and defend righteousness, you understand, and move your constituency forward and move the country forward, then it makes sense to go in it because poor people can't take no more honor. You understand? No more honor we can't take. You understand? The thing turn up too much. You understand? Every year poor people feel it. You understand? The little people what they look at 9 to 5 work can hardly find, you understand, food on the table.
Mhm.
You understand? And them a bust them sweat. Them can hard find it. And we don't in the people them back with tax. We no nah ease them. We no put on the tax. We no turn up the tax. We no have no heart. You understand? This political process, I am not hesitating to say it's a vampire process. It's a Dracula process,
On both
sucking the blood of the
sides.
poor people. That's what it is. it's naturally played out as that because where poor people are getting the benefit, poor people are not getting the benefit. Where poor people are seeing success, poor people are not seeing the success. You understand? No good road infrastructures, right? Education gone sky high, right? Come on, it's a vampire system, vampire system.
Can't find
Any more
food to
shot?
eat, nothing. So you the sensational easy is in the building. She's saying hi everyone. Hello Yuda. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings to you and happy Friday. We're happy to have you. Thank you so much. And Tiffany saying they only can get away on earth, but God will be a better judge.
Of course,
True.
definitely Tiffany.
And Sassy saying hello to Yuda. Tiffany saying hello to Yuda and saying welcome and showing her virtual heart. Um, Yuda is saying hi Diva. Yuda is saying hi Tiffany. Um, trying to make sure I don't miss anything. And Tiffany saying I don't know Sassy. Sometimes she listen until it's question time. Okay, so she's
Okay.
talking about she's answering regarding Empress. And Sassy saying okay Tiffany. And Kai is saying hi Yuda. Yuda is saying hi Kai. And Nightbot is saying oops, did Nightbot time out somebody? So apparently Selvin's kitchen is in the house. Is
Big up yourself,
okay. Big
Selvin
up
Kitchen.
yourself, Selvin's kitchen. I don't know what Nightbot did, but if you're still here, I'm sorry and thank you so much for coming. Um,
Nah, but you
Nightbot.
need to go and sleep and leave the people them alone.
Oh my God, and I'm not seeing him there. And Sassy saying he's Selvin. For some reason I'm not
Yeah.
seeing him. And Yuda is saying when you are in office, you should care about every Jamaican, not just those of your individual party.
Exactly.
Amen.
Amen. And that's what we are talking about, right?
Take
That's
care
what we
about
are
the
talking about.
people, the
Right.
people,
Now,
everyone collectively.
for persons who are voting, and let me just put out some ideas out there. Some of the things that we need to vote for is to invite more competition in where JP is concerned, right? And where some institution just seems to have a monopolization hold on the government. And the government, I would say, I don't want to say certain things to say, well, all right, but I mean, the government is not blind, right? Government is not blind, right? And people have sense. People know definitely that, okay, the competition, you understand, is necessary, you understand, to drive down costs.
But the government not blind because
Right.
they're the one who is
And I'm saying that the government is not blind, so people need to look in between the lines. What I'm saying, the government is not blind. The government understand the monopoly. The government see the monopoly,
and they
right?
embrace it.
But guess what? You need to break the box of the monopoly because the Jamaican people need to free up the Jamaican people by breaking the box of the monopoly, right? You know it is the common good because what people cannot face a situation where you have a monopoly and where that institution is the only sole provider of a particular product. It simply means that any price that institution set is that price the people will have to pay. Come on, right? Government, we know you see the monopoly and to free up the people, break the box of the monopoly, right? You know what I talk about. Break the box of the monopoly. The box of the monopoly need to be broken, right? So that people have choices, so that people, right, cost of living, right, can go down, right? Come on. We have brilliant politicians. So don't think that I'm not saying that our politicians are not brilliant. They are brilliant. But whatever those politicians are doing, contrary from being good, it is deliberate. So you see where I'm going. I don't have to spell it out. Their actions are deliberate. right? And those politicians need to have a conscience and know that Jamaica cannot take that pressure. The economy cannot take that pressure. Just look at it, guys. Just look at it. Because we have other countries within the Caribbean that doesn't have as much resources like us, but yet their economy is booming. Why? Tell me why. Right? You know, poor people don't know if answer this. And the politician them who they hear this, they need to answer this. Tell us why Jamaica, in comparison with other Caribbean countries, have more resources than those Caribbean countries, and those Caribbean countries are doing much better than us, right? Just look in at the other rest of Caribbean country and watch how their value, how their dollar is trading against the United States dollar, the Canadian dollar, and the England dollar, right? We are not walking behind those dollars. We are dead flat. We are static. The dollar does
CPR.
look. The dollar flatline. Our dollar is flatline, and it simply means that our dollar flatline simply means cost of living going trigger like that, right? So the next there's no. It seems like there's no plan for the next 4 or 5 years. You can start deal with certain things and ease up some of the pressure off of the poor people by breaking the box of the monopoly, right? Break the box of the monopoly, right? You know what I'm talking about. I'm not expecting poor people to answer me. Now it's the government, you understand, to break the back of the monopoly. You know what I say. All right, looking at the chat.
All right, so Vincent Abuga is in the house. Thank you so much for being here, saying hey host and everyone in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you. And you guys saying they talk a good talk, but once they're in, the talk no longer stands. So
Politician trained to articulate their
they're
words.
tongue swift and they
Right.
use big words.
Yes,
that you don't understand.
they go through courses of speeches and so forth, so they can pretty it up, they can present it. They go through sessions of debate and all of that. So when they come out and doing what you understand, that is just like 1, 2, 3, right? The action behind it. What we need to do, we need to set matrix for these politicians. If a politician is going to power and within said 2 or 3 years, we are not seeing no form of performance, right? That politician need to go. That politician need to go.
And Vincent is saying, host, thumbs up, done. Sassy is saying, that is so true, Yuda. So she's endorsing what Yuda said. And Vincent is saying, greetings to Diva. And Diva is saying, I remember before he won, he said that the VAC would never come here.
Yeah.
Okay.
They said a lot of things right over the years, right? Trust me. Politicians always come with this big suitcase. And when they open this suitcase, it's empty. Not knowing there.
But by the time they leave a suitcase full.
Right? Trust me.
Diva said 2 weeks after winning, medical ship came here, then VAC was on its way here.
There you go. There you go.
And Giffy saying, yes, bro, you're so right. It has been politics over the years and people are feeling it. I can't disagree with you, and you're right. And it's on both sides. Both parties are guilty of it.
Right? And, and I'm just saying this, that Jamaican people, right, at least, have some ideas going into the next political season, right? Some of the issues that need to be addressed, right? And we are talking about, right, invite competition in, right, so that people can get some relief, right, from some institution monsters that are out there sucking the blood of poor people, right? It is so cruel, right, that when you come, that you are the only sole provider, and whatever you say, whatever you charge, right, people have to pay, right? We need some competition to free up all of that. You understand? Competition to free up all of that, right? Now the thing again is that when you look on our farmers, right? Look on our agriculture, right? It seems like our agriculture is just going down the drain, and then you are importing, right, foreign products in, right, and so then our farmers flatline because our farmers can't have a chance to, you understand, at least get some gas to grow, right? Because guess what? The foreign products that you are bringing in is much cheaper, right? And you can't blame the poor people them from buy it because the poor people them need a break on them little salary what them a get. You don't expect them to go buy the farmer product, which are the farmer product
It's
have to
more
be
expensive.
is going to be more expensive. Now the farmer can compete with that because guess what? I mean, the whole provision of that is so expensive,
Yeah, because he
right?
has to
So
spend.
the farmer really can't sell it for less than what he's selling it for, right? But you know, have your company where you link up with, right? Allow them in, right? Them come in with the bulk to spread the market. You understand? And they sell cheap because you know the whole thing,
Alignment
the whole
and
alignment thing. Yo, need to stop it. Give our people a chance, right? Give our farmers a chance. The bank interest need to drop. So if a farmer is going to, if someone is going to apply for a loan, right, to get into agriculture, the interest rate must be minuscule because you are encouraging growth. The interest rate must be minuscule for that person who is going to venture into agriculture and contribute to growth, right? And so that them can see a way out, right? Them can have, right, some, productivity. Them can see, their, at least their profit margin. But if you make it so difficult for our farmers, right, to compete with those products that you are carrying in, right, and then the poor people can buy from our farmers because the farmer provision is more expensive, right? All of that, right? You people, politicians, you're educated people, and you know much better when you can clean up the mess. You understand? Start clean it up. Start clean it up.
all right, so I'm gonna continue with the chat because it has run away.
Okay.
So Sassy's saying hi Vincent, and Sassy's also saying Giffy, and the Dennis Way is in the building saying hello Mystic Sensation. Thank you so much
Big up
for
yourself,
being
Dennis
here.
Ray.
Really appreciate you being here. Happy Friday to you and hope you have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Sassy saying hello to Dennis Way. Dennis Way saying hello everyone in the chat. Tiffany saying hi to Dennis Way as well. And Dennis Way saying hello to Tiffany. And Active is Chupsy saying so true. So she's endorsing what's going on. And Sassy saying Jamaica get where the dog get. Me I tell you.
Oh boy,
Next
I'm
love
telling
way.
you,
And Sidonie
it's not
saying, good
easy.
night, everyone. Good
It's not
night,
easy.
Sidonie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you. Happy Friday. And Sidonie saying, Dennis Way, hello, giving a virtual hug. And Sidonie is also saying hello to Sassy. Hi, hon. Sidonie is also saying Tiffany and showing her virtual love. She's also acknowledging Chupsy saying good night. And Giffy saying, yes, yes, JPS and the government are work together. Light bill I go up next month. Oh, Jesus. Well, I mean, I know.
No,
And Kai saying,
it's
hi, Sidonie
crazy.
and
It's crazy.
fam.
It's crazy.
And Chupsy saying, Sidonie and family blessings. And Teacher Peace in the building.
Building. Bless yourself, teacher P.
She's saying hello, Mystic Sensation, and everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for being here, Teacher P. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. And Teacher P saying hello to Chupsy. Sidonie saying hello to Kai, saying good night, hon. And Teacher P is also saying hello to Kai. Teacher P is also saying hello to Sidonie. So a lot of greetings going on. And Kai saying, Teacher P, happy birthday. Oh, yes. So today is officially Teacher P's birthday. She had a celebration last night, which was really wonderful. So you can all wish her happy birthday as well, who never got a chance to do so. And she's saying, thanks a lot, Kai. And Sidonie saying, Teacher P, good night, princess, showing her virtual heart. And Sassy saying, Sidonie, giving her virtual heart as well. And Teacher P saying, hello, darling Sidonie. And Sidonie saying, good night, Giffy.
Mhm.
And Chupsy saying, Teacher P, blessings. And Sassy saying, Teacher P. And Teacher P saying, hello, Sassy. And Teacher P saying, hey, wow, oh, wow. Yes, she's responding to what has been said. And Tiffany saying, Sidonie showing her virtual heart. And Tiffany saying, Teacher P also showing a virtual heart. And Teacher P is saying hello to Tiffany. And Teacher P is saying, so true, food prices getting higher and
It's
higher
it's
each
it's
day.
it's crazy. You know, one of the things that I observed over the many years, right, when I was in Jamaica, is to see the slow executional death of the union, right? Because of course the union would protect the rights of the workers,
Mhm.
and over the years we have seen, you know, the surgical, right, um, plan to eliminate the union so that of course they could release the institutional monsters and the institutional vampires, right, to definitely, you know, suppress, right, the people not getting the right salary and so forth and so forth, and wage freeze and so forth. So then make sure that they eliminated the unions. Right now we have seen that, right, the company, the so-called economic model that we practice as it relates to mixed economy and free market economy. When we were utilizing mixed economy only, what people need to understand then, that you have both the government and the private sectors make decisions equally, right? And so forth. No, you'd have like price control and so forth.
Mhm.
Now, with that sort of settings, that in the 70s, remember, guys, for those who remember in the 70s, right, we used to, our dollar against the United States dollar was like 75 cents, right?
Yes, remember.
Don't quote me on that, right? But it is somewhere near there, either 75 cents or a dollar 25 cents when we were utilizing a mixed economy only. Now look at this. We have seen Singapore who have came and adopt that sort of economic model, and Singapore is utilizing that economic model so effectively. Now, look, people, look at Singapore today and look at us today. Look at us, right? Singapore has advanced their economy parallel to a first world country. And look at us.
Mhm.
Look at us, right? Our failure, our failure in terms of our economy, right, is corruption, straight corruption. Because Jamaica, right, is one of the countries in the Caribbean who have a lot of resources, right? Who have a lot of resources. Now, to show you in terms of lack of thinking, when sugar was our main crop, we weren't even reaching our sugar quota, right? And when the government supposed to make decision in terms of putting machinery so that you can have faster output, more output, right? They linger with manual labor. You understand? Because the lack of thinking, right? Now we have seen those mistakes that caused us where we are at, right? But guess what? I have hope. All what politicians need to do is stop the corruption and break the backs of the monopoly. The monopoly giants need to go. You understand? And free up those space so that people can have choices. You said you said Jamaica that you are exercising a free market economy. Let the people get the benefit of a free market economy. Liberalize the market because the market is not fully liberalized. So okay, the market is not fully liberalized, right? So the government need to fully liberalize the market, right? Whosoever want to come in and do business, right? Allow them to come in and do business so that people can have choices. People need to have choices because they need to drive down cost of living, right? Now, look at the price for flour. Look at the price for sugar. Look at the price of cornmeal. Those are poor people, little things where them can't do without. Those are not wants. Those are needs. Government, listen to me. Those are not wants. Those are needs. You look at flour, sugar, rice, and cornmeal. Not take it off for the poor people, them table, me a beg you no. Not do it. And that you not do. So break the back of the monopoly. Yeah, hawks, break it up. Right? Politicians, get ready because you can do it, guys. You guys are educated. Right? Certain things that you've been doing as the government. You know what you are doing. Right? Stop the corruption. Make the country move forward. Right? Yes. The thing is, do the common good and create a culture where people won't stop the currygoat politics. Right? You know that, okay, you wait or you anticipate for 4.5 years to go in one community and you run one money upon the done. You understand? And they done get up some people. You understand? And you use the done to galvanize vote for you. Stop the system of politics there. Stop the system of politics. It's wrong and no say it's wrong. You understand? Performance should put you there, not fear. Performance must put you in power, not fear. Right? Not because you know what done and the done when I hear you. You understand? You run some money upon the done and the done go galvanize vote and people fear. You understand? And then people, you get them vote the true fear. Those vote that you are getting is true fear. Right? Performance should get you there, not fear. Let us read the chat.
Okay. So, Sidonie saying no more of them for real. Tonight. Okay, yeah, that's very much. So no more of them for real. And you guys saying happy birthday, teacher P.
Happy birthday, teacher P too.
And Chupsy is saying everything always raise except P.
Yeah,
God bless when some P raise. It's just ridiculous. And yet they expect you to be able to afford whatever they're putting the extra cost on. And yet they're not giving you the money to be able to pay.
Not only that. Because the thing is, if people who live in foreign want to take things, common basic food items for them people in Jamaica, the amount of tax that we have to pay, right? Just to carry some things, just to help. The amount of tax, some people don't even bother with it.
Doesn't make no sense because it's like you're buying it twice.
Right? So let's look at that. What the government should have done is to make sure that look basic food that come through the place and where regular make poor people get that, man. You understand what I'm saying? No, you impose no tax so that the people them to burden on the people to even help them people in Jamaica. You burden on the foreigner to even give a helping hand in Jamaica because we are carrying little basic food items and we are carrying little this and we are carrying little that and the amount of tax that impose of us, the amount of duty that impose. Why are you doing that?
Man,
that cannot be fair. Right? So you take away the help, but we are trying. You, the government, can't help them. Can you not help them? You tax them. Right? We who are carrying certain things, if you help them, you make sure, say, you put on a whip over our back, not to help them. That is wickedness. We see the chat.
So Sidonie is saying so true. Teacher P saying so true mystic. And Teacher P saying our dollar has no value.
No value.
Can't even buy a roll of toilet tissue.
No value.
And Sister P saying, Teacher P saying, hello, Sister Yuda. And Yuda is saying, local government is not being held accountable because they are keeping secret for the member of parliament.
Oh,
And as the chain goes higher, that's what is happening.
that is not
Then,
lie.
at the end
That is
of the
true.
day, at the end of the day, poor people are the ones suffering. That is so true.
We
Everybody has to
just
do for each other.
cannot take it no more. The suffering is too heavy to bear. Right? So I'm wondering what the politicians are thinking. Right? When they look at their books and see how heavily taxed, right, that the Jamaican people are facing. Right? It is just frightening. And then as I sit here and speaking to you, trust me, by next week, you're going to face an next raise and some basic commodities.
Yeah, you're just say already something is in the
Right?
pipeline.
This is so vicious. This is so vicious.
And Sidonie is saying they don't care one bit. The more this is highlighted, the more heartless they become. Instead of getting better, situation is getting instead of getting better, the situation is getting out of hand. It's true. They know to do better, but they don't intend to. And Teacher P saying I had to refresh. Okay. And Sidonie saying so true, Yuda. And Teacher P saying the chat wasn't moving for okay, sure her thing was lagging. And Teacher P saying thank you a lot, Yuda. I appreciate you, sis. And you know the sad thing about it too, guys, with the two parties that you have, as I term it all the time, that we keep swapping dog for monkey. You put in one party and you said, okay, they're not performing, they're not doing what they know what they're supposed to do. And the other party on the sideline, who is the opposition, have all the answers to all the problems that's going on. And then you put them back in, and then they start doing the same thing that the other party was doing, with not caring about the people, not doing what they're supposed
Because,
to do.
honey,
And then the one who just came out on the sideline now have all the answers to all the problems that's good, and we keep flip flopping like fish out of water and keep swapping back off, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, but only what the people are to take note of, what the people need to take note of, that when a politician done wrong, neither party penalize him.
That's true.
They only talk, hold on, neither party penalize him, right? They only have political differences because they want to say to the party, come on, no, you eat too much. And my time now for eat. They don't care about the people. That's all you're getting. So listen,
have big
any politician,
small belly going and a belly big for come out.
Any politician that charge for any form of misappropriation, look keenly at the end result if they are going to be convicted. And no, they want to project that. So
and waste taxpayer money again
they want
to
to project that,
process.
right? So the only thing, if JP's staying there for couple of years, PNP rocking hard and say, all right, come on, I'm my time to eat now. I'm my time to eat now. That's all they care about. All they care about.
Okay, so Yuda is saying people need to go to the polls to vote. The polls, sorry. People need to go to the polls to vote for changes for the generations to come. Yes, you need to think about your generation, your future generation, your children and children.
But listen what you
and not because of tradition.
Right?
My family have PNP or GLP, and them me a vote for nonsense. Jamaica been all new leaders.
The partisan politics. It mashing up Jamaica. Right? The partisan politics. Right?
I think she needs to say Jamaica need new leaders. I think that's what she means.
I do agree with her too.
100%. We need to think about our future generation, because if you look what's happening, you can hardly manage right now what is gonna happen to your children and your children's children. So it's time people wise up and take back.
Let me tell you something.
And hold them accountable.
Between the period of said 1980 to current. Let me say this, and let me remind you of history, people. Between the period of 1980 to 2020, as we speak, 2021 here, is only one politician found guilty of an offense. And if people remember, one politician and one member of parliament who was vigorous in getting this politician penalized. Now, I can call that politician name because it is a well-known established fact. Jack Smith was that only politician who has been penalized, Jack Smith. And just remember what the man did, What happened was that the farm worker money that went to foreign and worked so hard. The man take part of those men money buying Benz. So look. After that, any other politician charge? No other politician, because who are there now? It seems that them learn them lesson from that and decide they are not going to send any other politician to jail. They are not going to do that. You just eat. When I eat as much, you just give me my time and my time to eat. And that they are doing. That's what they are doing. Going on the chat.
Okay, so you guys saying start using the youth to lead the country. And Giffy saying true Sudani respect. Teacher P saying so true you that they need to let their voices be heard.
Yep.
And Teacher P saying Giffy hello. And Teacher P saying big up Mystic Sensation. Thank you so much,
Big
Teacher
up,
P.
Teacher P.
And Sudani saying yes, Giffy, she's agreeing with something Giffy said before. And Sudani showing us some hearts. And Kai is still here. She's saying, Chupsy, how are you, dear? And Sudani saying, yes, her birthday celebration sell off. Yes, it did.
Yes.
And Giffy was saying, hello, Teacher P, big up yourself. And Teacher P saying, thank you, Sudani. And Yuda saying, yes, Teacher P, they have a lot to say. And Teacher P saying, for real, Yuda. She's agreeing with something Yuda said earlier. And Yuda saying, I got to go. Busy here. Everyone have a blessed night.
Bless Yuda. And really thank you for your conversation. Really was insightful. Thank you for that.
Okay, thank you so much for being here, Yuda. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And you have a blessed and wonderful night as well. And thank you for your insightful input. Thank you. Really appreciate that. And Diva is saying, okay, take care, Yuda. Tiffany is saying, okay, Yuda, showing her virtual love. And Yuda is saying, very interesting topic. I will continue to listen while I'm
have something to say. I love this.
I will continue.
I will continue to listen. We'll try.
Oh, we'll chime in. Sorry. Oh, Lord. We'll chime in if I have something to say. I love this. Okay,
Thank
Yuda,
you,
no
Yuda.
problem. Thank you. Teacher P saying, have a good night, sis. Be safe, Yuda. And Yuda is saying, Diva and Tiffany, blessings. Teacher P is saying, so true. The topic is very good. Thank you so much, Teacher P. And Sidani is saying, good night, Yuda. And Yuda is saying, you too, sis. You too, sister. Teacher P, enough love. Yuda is saying, Sean's family, good night. So that's Sidani. And Star King Entertainment is saying, hi, Teacher P. Teacher P is saying, thank you, sis Yuda, love you. And Teacher P saying, hello back to Star King. And Star King is agreeing, he's saying, true. And Sidani is saying, politicians are just for themselves.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly, and that is so true.
That's so true.
That's so
and
true.
Sidani is saying, no remorse for the poor.
No
None at all.
remorse for the poor. I'm
None
telling you,
at all.
and they are just heartless. They are just heartless, right? You as a politician who been there, who on the people's trust, right? The people elect you, and you being there to work on behalf of the people, but you turn around and be that snake. You turn around and be that guy
To break the poor
to
people
break.
back. Just
It's
climb
it's
up
it's
on them
just
back and just a
yeah,
jockey ride. Or
yeah,
when them can't carry them
yeah.
anymore, they still want them to give them more
You
jockey
understand what I'm
ride.
saying, right? Maybe in burden and overburden and overburden over. It just there's no more that the poor people can take. And yet, poor people have to tighten up their belt again some more. You understand? Because more tax is coming. Tax and tax and tax. You understand? The poor people them now hear nothing but any raise. Nothing but any raise.
In
You
salary, you
understand?
must you mean, but everything else,
Exactly.
basic food
And then
item, everything else
nothing
is
about
going up
raising
except the
salary.
salary.
And then every week, right, they have to be flexible with their budget, right? The budget can't even sustain, cannot be sustained,
Mhm.
right? Because of the plan for in terms of a particular price, by the time they go down this next week, it gone up. You understand? So them always exceed them budget. It's just ridiculous,
Mhm.
right? It's just ridiculous, right?
So teacher P saying so true mystic and teacher P saying for real Sydney and you there saying the big question is we're asking for change. Can we handle change if we get it? Change comes with a
Whoa,
lot
what
of
a
consequences,
look here.
sacrifices, sweat, blood, and tears.
Look here, what you have said is such a fundamental point because the transition and change, right? It's going to be such a difficult one because what Judah is talking about, right, is the heart of making that sacrifice to have that change. And are we willing as a people to do it? But people, let me tell you something. We have to be willing. We have to be willing to make that sacrifice. Because if we allow these people, these politicians, to continue the way they have no plans to make it better for us. They have no plans in the pipeline to make it better for us. All what is in the pipeline is tax, tax,
And more
tax,
tax.
tax, tax. That's all what is in the pipeline that is coming. Now, if a politician wants to show interest, let the politician start to fight against the monopoly. Yes. And then the politician who decide to fight against the monopoly, people need to galvanize around that politician. Yes. So let me give a direction to the people. Any politician who willing to take on the big institutions to break their monopoly, yes, that is the politician that they need to center around and support, right? So, with we starting late, and of course, we want to get groovy with our game, right? The conversation is wonderful, right? And you want to begin your game now, Ronnie?
No, we'll continue.
Okay.
Continue with this. So you guys saying, are we willing to do the work to achieve the changes we need to boycott the polls on election days? No change, no vote. But then you're going to have the same party that's
But look,
gonna stay. What you need is a third party
the thing, what
coming with new ideas.
I see where Yuda is coming from. I see where Yuda is coming from, and of course, Yuda is 110% correct with that, right? A fundamental sacrifice has to be made, right? And you see, the thing is, because what seems to hold Jamaica at play is the partisan politics. You have some people who just bend on that they are dieting, right? You have some people who don't see no other color but green. You have some people who don't see no other color but orange. And those persons are just one track mind. You cannot get those persons to think differently. And that then now becomes a part of the problem because those persons are what we call chronic thinkers, right? Those people cannot deal with no form of mobilization. Those people cannot deal with no form of transition, right? So it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one, right? It's so difficult that people who are aware of what is going on and willing to make change, we're gonna have to fight for those people. And at the same time, while we are fighting for those people,
You're
we're
fighting
going to have
against
to
you.
use we have to use one hand fight for them and use
One
one
hand
hand to
ward
ease
them
them
off.
off. Now,
Because
see,
they'll
that's
come
how
after
difficult
you
it
too.
is. No, seriously, you have to use you
Crazy.
have to use one hand to fight for them, and you use one hand to ease them off because them same one, right? Well, you know what I mean, right? And guess what? At the end of the day, you see who hate me, right? You know why you hate me because the truth is an offense, right? And when the person who is guilty of what I am talking about, you understand, and the truth hit, yeah, it hurts,
It's too much of a strong word. It's
right?
just like
So we have to know that, listen to me, all politicians need to do, just do the right thing. We are asking you, we are begging you, do the right thing. And please, take your fingers off of the people money. Take the fingers off of the money.
take your foot in your hand out of
Because,
poor people pocket.
yes, take your hand out of poor people's
Stop
pocket.
picking poor
Top
people
people
pocket.
pocket. Because every time you pick with pocket, and we have to put it back. You understand? If we don't put it back, it wouldn't so bad. Right? But we have to put it back. Top people back. Have a conscience. Stop from being the vampire that you are. Right? Stop from execute Draculism. Because that is exactly what you are executing. Right? People need a break. Jamaican people need a break.
And people were talking about both sides of the political aisle, not just one, both sides, because both parties does it when they're in power. So I don't
Yeah.
want anybody to think that we're beating on the present
Yes, it's not like we are
governance. We're talking about both sides
Yeah.
because each side does it when it's their time for
Yeah,
leadership.
yeah, thank you, wifey. You understand? Because I'm not only speaking about the incumbent government, right? We are talking about the whole thing, generally speaking. I am generally speaking. So I'm not addressing the incumbent government only, right? We are talking about the entire political process, right? What both parties need to do is to have a vision for the people
Both of them
and
need
not
to
have
go
a
to the
vision for
table
themselves.
and work out something that will
Right.
move the country forward. They need to get together and work
They-
together.
They know all the roadblocks. The politicians know all the roadblocks that they can clear. Right? They need to start to begin to clear them because they can do it. They have the power to legislate. They need to legislate to get it done. We put them there for them to work on our behalf. Right? I want to start from being politically correct to say that, okay, properly speaking, the people are the government. Because trust me, after you put them in, nothing, you understand, we can't make them decision there. The only decision we can make is to vote them out. Right? So when we put them in, right, what happened, it seems, and this is what is so evident, there becomes a political monsters against us. They become a political monster because they are not working on our behalf. They are working for themselves. Right? Working for themselves. Right? And if a politician need to empathize and sympathize, I don't see where you have any politician in this current atmosphere that is empathize and sympathizing with poor people. Try to put themselves into the bracket of poor people. Right? Because some of them, even the what you call it, the groundsman at them house, they get more than ordinary people out of there. Can you imagine? Right? So I mean, look, just stop the pilfering. Right? For people for the political leaders who know, say, you understand, they might deal with the pilfering, no stop it. Because we have to pay it back. Right? Too much pressure in. Yes.
Now and then get into the
Okay. So yes,
it's getting pretty late.
we are going to get into the fun and game because that's our favorite thing, right? So I'm going to have my wife take over and my wife move into the space right now.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try and catch up with the chat a bit in terms of the topic, and then we move into that. So you guys saying revolving door
Of course, it's a
with
revolving
dirty
door. It's a
politics.
revolving door.
And Tiffany saying sleep
Every year is
taking
the
me
same thing.
over. I get up, drink juice and water, but the sleep still coming dead with laugh. But
Okay.
Tiffany, same here. And Sudani is saying laugh out loud, true mystic. So she's agreeing what you're saying, and teacher P is sympathizing with Tiffany. She's saying, oh my Tiffany. And Sudani is saying it's a room for rent, apply
Apply
within.
within.
When I run out, you run in.
Exactly.
As I said, politicians are only for themselves
Yep.
always. True. And Cheryl is in the building.
Building.
She said, mega, mega love shout out host. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you. She said, wow, go on.
All
Not now,
right.
not
Bless
much
up
now, go
yourself,
on,
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Alastra. Big up yourself.
Just having a little chit chat here, Cheryl. And so Cheryl is from the Philippines, but she of the
Okay.
patois.
All right.
And she said, mega, mega love shout out to all. And Shirley saying, blessings to all. And Teacher P saying hello to Cheryl. And Sassy saying, Sassy Boo is saying good night. Good night,
Big up
Sashi.
yourself, Sasha
Welcome.
Boo.
Teacher P saying hello, Sashi Boo. Sashi Boo is saying hey, Teacher P. And Diane Bless is saying, I'm back, guys. Went to edit a video. Okay, thank you
All
so much
right.
for returning, Diane. Thank you. Really appreciate that. And Teacher P is saying hello, Diane. And Diane is saying Teacher Night Hun. And Teacher P saying you're welcome, Mystic, or something you said, and then you said thank you to her. And Sassy saying hey, Sashi. And Sassy saying Dion, and Dion says sleep. Sleepy, so
So
had
hard
to
to get
get
that out
that
the
out the
way.
way. Okay. All right, we're gonna go into the games, and as I
Yes.
said, it's only 3 rounds, so we're gonna be finished soon. Sidonie saying good night, Dion, and Shrub Clive is in the building saying
Big
Mystic
up yourself, Chuck
Sensation,
Life.
respect and blessing every time. I've been here watching for a while now. All that everyone is saying is so true.
Yes,
Thank you,
man. Yes,
Truck
Chuck
Life.
Life. You know, so I say things that, you know. Yeah, for real.
Well,
So sad though.
welcome, 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 and thank you again. I saw your congratulatory comment in the studio, but it has been held for some reason for you, and I don't see why they held it. So I'm just gonna say no, thank you so much because I wasn't able to respond to that because as I said, they held it. I don't know why, but thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And Truck Life is saying, Sassy, big up yourself. And Teacher P saying, hello, Truck Life. And Sassy saying, Truck Life, walk on. And Truck Life is saying, Teacher P, happy birthday again, beautiful. And Teacher P saying, oh, thank you so much, Truck Life, bless up. And Sidonie saying, Truck Life, good night. And Truck Life is saying Sashi Diva, aka aka Miss Talk to Me Nice. Big up yourself every time. I like that. Miss Talk to Me Nice. And Sidonie is saying, yes, Mystic, and more tax. I
More
guess it's
chance.
just more and more and more
Yeah.
tax. And Chuck Life is saying, Sidonie blessings, giving a thumbs up. And you they saying, our
Our
national
national heroes
heroes
and
made the
made the sacrifice.
sacrifices.
It's
It's
time
time
we
we
put our big pants and take back our country. Bob said many more will have to suffer, many more will have to die. You know that Judah is very deep, right? Trust me, because she knows definitely what she's saying. And join that quote from Bob can show you how deep Judah is, right? And you know, when you have persons like this who can think that deep, right? Because I mean, you know, obviously we see what is happening, right? And that our political, our so-called political leaders, right? Some of them are monsters, right? And they have no heart, right? So, you know, people have to do the right thing and vote for the right people, right? That's all I'm saying. Make the sacrifice, vote for the right people,
but there's no right
right?
persons right now.
Yeah, I understand.
Both sides are the same.
Yeah,
Both sides are
it's
corrupt.
it's it's
So we need a third one and somebody who can come with new vision and
new
new
ideas.
ideas. Because the same people we keep putting in, keep just
It's
swapping around dog for
yeah,
monkey.
for how many years now? Right?
From ever
From
since
we
Smith
from
was
we
small.
gain independence, right? We have vote for a set of people coming all down. GLP, PNP, GLP, PNP, GLP, PNP, GLP, PNP. And
Need a change
when we
now.
look from over all those years, right? From we evolve from all over those years, what
Have they done?
benefit the poor people have been achieving, right? Nothing. Nothing. Right now, the little house that they are building is out of poor people reach. Let me tell you something. Out of poor people reach. Which common poor people is going to be able to find $4.8 million, right? For a little one room, right? And one bathroom.
And remember, when you
Right?
buy the house, you have to pay the interest before you even start paying
Just
for the
look at that.
house. Because we've been paying for our house. We just finished paying the interest. For 10 years worth of interest we paid,
10 years
and we
worth of
just started
interest.
paying for the house.
Crazy.
After 10 years.
It's
Just
crazy.
ridiculous.
System. Right? All right. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
First
Peace
row,
John is
see.
in the building. So he's saying good night, everyone, and host. Thank you so
Big
much,
up yourself,
Peace
Peace
John,
John.
for being here. Thank you so much.
Really appreciate it.
Teacher Peace saying hello, Peace. Sassy saying hello, Peace. Peace John is saying teacher, I'm fine, and you. And Tiffany saying remember to give the host a thumbs up. Yes, guys, please remember to
All
give a
right.
thumbs up. And if you have a platform and can share us how to try to wrap up, please do so.
Yes.
Peace John is saying, how are you, Mystic? We're good, thank you
You're
so
good,
much.
Peace John. Thank you for asking too.
Tired, but still had to push out for you guys.
Yeah.
And I hope you are doing well, and happy Friday to you. I think you might be Saturday by now, but whichever day, hope you will have a wonderful and blessed weekend. And Peace is saying, Diva, much love, sweetie. And you guys saying, John's a family. I love this topic. Yeah. And Peace John is saying, let's roll with me, guys. I will return. Okay, guys. So
All
whoever
right.
is not family, you can all show
Always
love
roll,
to each
yeah.
other, and likewise show back the love when it's time to return the love. And Sassy is saying, thanks, hon. And Sassy is saying, only one device, so go ahead. Okay, we're gonna be moving on. And Sidonie saying politicians on a whole are the same kettle of fish.
Oh yeah.
Well said.
Well said.
And Peace John is saying, great topic, host. Thank you so much, Peace.
Thank you,
And
Peace John.
Peace John is saying, please, if you don't have me, guys, grab me, oh. And Keisha Coley is in the building.
Brilliant.
She's saying, Mystic and your husband, much love. Hello.
All right.
Hello, Keisha.
Big up,
Welcome,
Keisha.
welcome. So glad to have you. And Sassy is saying, Keisha, honey. Keisha is saying, much love, each and every one. Hello. Teacher P saying, hello, Keisha. And Keisha is saying, Sassy, much love. Hello. A lot of greetings. Oh, Willows is in the
Big up
building.
yourself, Willows.
And she's saying, greetings. Hello, hello, Willows. Good night and welcome. And Peace is saying, let's connect, guys. Good vibes.
Good vibes, good vibes.
Okay. And Teacher P saying, hello, Willows. Sassy saying, hello, Willows. Keisha saying, Teacher P, much love, hello. And Teacher is saying, blessings, Keisha. And Willows is saying, Teacher P and Sassy, blessings. Keisha is saying, Teacher P, happy birthday, lady. And she's giving her a cake and celebrating. And Peter is saying, visit me, everyone in the building. I will return. Drop a comment. I will return. Okay.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. So Teacher P saying, yes, hon, Keisha. And Keisha is saying, Willows, much love, hello. Teacher P saying, thanks a lot, Keisha. And Keisha is saying, Teacher P, you're more than welcome. And giving her lovey-dovey eyes. Teacher P saying Keisha and giving her virtual hugs. Right. And Willows is saying, where's the game heads, Tiff and Empress?
Yes.
Tiff is here. We haven't seen Empress all night, so I'm wondering if something is wrong.
She's sleeping or something.
And Diane is saying, battery dying, so I soon have to go. Seem I won't be at the games. Okay, sorry, Diane. Plug it in. Just plug it in the charge. And Diane Peace is saying, elbow bump, elbow bump. And Sidonie is saying, Willow's good night, hon. Okay, since it seems as if it's mostly
Yes.
greetings going on and nature is calling, I have to run to the washroom. I am going to start the first round. So tonight is only 3 rounds because, as I said, I just came in from work and just
It's
took a
getting
shower and then
late.
we started. So we're only gonna have 3 rounds, two of spelling and one of countries and their capitals, and it's um the same credit that we're going to be giving $1,000 for each round. So if you guys are ready to start, I'm going to give you the first word, and the first word is ex- expatriate. Expatriate. And while you are spelling, I will be right back.
Yes, only your spellers are in. They're all in. Yes, and we have seen persons who have already spelled the word correctly. So let me see. All right. You want me to go ahead and highlight the winner, or are you coming to do it?
Okay, guys. All right, let's see where we are at.
Go back up.
Okay, so all right, let's go back
Yeah.
and see. And I see some new people have joined us as well. Um, oops, that's getting into the chat. All right, let's see. I'm gonna use my phone as usual and refresh to see who came in first with the correct spelling, and then I will try and catch up with the chat. Um, expatriate. Okay, so first on the board with the correct spelling is Tiffany, you have an X. It's not expatriates, it's expatriate. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Sidonie. Willows, no, expatriate. Yes, so Sidonie is first on the board with the correct spelling. Sorry, Tiffany, you had an S on the end. It's expatriate, not expatriates. Um, well, Baron is coming. So, word number two, let me just make sure it's not coming up. Word number two is inaudible. Inaudible.
So who got the first one?
Difficulty here. So Sidonie got the first one. Inaudible. All right, so while you guys are spelling, I'm just gonna catch up with the chat. Um, wow, chat has really gotten away. Um, Teacher P saying yes on. Hello. Okay, so Teacher P says thanks a lot, Keisha. Keisha is saying Teacher P, you're more than welcome. Okay, I got to there, and then Teacher P is giving Keisha virtual hug, and Willows is saying okay, game and Empress read that. She's saying her batch. Okay, I'm gone back up too much. Sidonie is saying Willows good night, hon, and Willows is saying Keish go to bed. And Willis is saying good night, Sid. And Keisha is saying, Dion, much love, hello. And Dion is saying, I was wondering where is Empress too, but the phone with her number died and this one now died. Okay. And Dion is saying, hey Keisha, my hot-head friend. And Keisha is saying, Dion laugh out loud and killing herself with laugh. And Sassy is saying, mine too, Dion. And then Byron, I did my phone laugh out loud. Or Sassy. Or and teacher saying, so true, Mystical really need a change. So she was agreeing with what you were saying. And Peace John is saying, keep coming, guys. Much love to you all, sweetie. Thank you so much, Peace John, for doing that. And you guys saying the politician them have their feet on our necks.
Like a joke.
We crying, we can't breathe, but no one is listening. They're too busy stealing from the poor and needy.
Oh my goodness.
So true.
Believe you me.
And Sister J is in the building from Sister J Caribbean Cuisine. She's saying greetings, host on the chat. Good night to you, Sister J. Really glad to have you. Thank you so much. Happy Friday to you. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And guys, make sure when you come in, you thumbs up the live. Thank you. And if you have a platform and can share us out, please do so. Thank you so much. And Selene saying exactly my point, Yuda. And Sister J saying hello, Teacher P, birthday girl. I'm gonna hold it right
Big up yourself,
there.
Sister J. Caribbean
And
Cuisine. Big up yourself.
okay, so the spellers are back in, and let's see who came in first with the correct spelling. So first on the board is Tiffany with the correct spelling. I'm gonna refresh again just to make sure. Okay, so Tiffany is first on the board with the correct spelling. And guys, I forgot to big up all my silent listeners in the background, those who are watching in television land. I want to say thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your continued support from week to week. Really appreciate you guys as well. Okay, and Sidonie saying, I'm going to take a shower and return. I'm listening. Okay, Sidonie, thank you.
Bless
And
myself, Sidonie.
Sidonie saying, Sister J. All right, so yeah, that was Tiffany. Okay, so word number 3 is ineligible. 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 Okay, so those are the words being spelled. And Sassy saying, hey, Sister J. Words again. Kai was spelling, Keisha spelling. Sister J saying, hello, Sidonie. And Keisha is saying, Tiffany, much love, hello. And Sister J saying, hello, Sassy. And Tiffany saying, happy birthday, Teacher P. And Willis is saying, go, Sid. What she spelled. Okay, and audible, okay. Willis is saying, me turn confused for this one, laugh out loud. And Sassy is saying, word call again, I'm gonna hear it. Hush, hush. Refresh. Refresh. Yeah, okay, she says she's going to refresh. And Sidonie saying, Willows, Tiffany going to get it all. I have arthritis in my fingers. And Willows is saying, Sid me a type and my finger stick can't move, laugh out loud. All right, let's see if the spellers are coming back in. Okay, all right, let me refresh. Okay, so first on the board with the correct spelling is Tiffany, then Kai, then Sassy. Okay, no, that's not quite correct. All right, so
Is that Tiffany?
yeah, that's Tiffany.
Okay.
All right, so word number 4 is indelible. Indelible. So that's word number 4, indelible. All right, let's catch up back with the chat while they are spelling. And Sidonie saying, Sassy coming too. And Sassy saying, I'm back. Okay. And Sidonie saying, laugh out loud, Willows. And Yuda saying, Willows, go sleep, laugh out loud. Oh my God. And Sassy saying, this phone a spell how it want. And Willows is saying, same thing happen again. Look like some my brain tired or something. Laugh out loud. It's late, so your brain might be tired for real. And Sassy is saying, my phone a changed, my phone a changed mine. Okay, spell check giving you a fight. And you there saying, Johnson family laugh out loud, you're not easy. And Willows is saying, mine on charge too. And Sister J says, I share you out, guys, working early in the morning. Blessings to you. Thank you so much, Sister J. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And have a blessed and wonderful night. Okay, caught up. Yay! Finally.
All right.
All right, so let me refresh on my phone and see who first came up with the correct spelling. And first on the board with the correct spelling is Tiffany. Indelible. And then we have Kai, then Willows, and Dion. Okay. Okay. Um, Yuda is saying good night, final good night. May the best competitor win and send me the $1,000 credit. Then we laugh. Me need to call a foreign and big a thing laugh. Okay, Yuda, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
being
Yuda.
here. Really
Really
appreciate
enjoy
it.
your input. Trust me.
All right, so have a blessed and wonderful night and have a wonderful weekend. All right, so word number 5. Word number 5 is impervious. Impervious. And then is saying, to them, I beg some Yuda. And Yuda says, laugh out loud, Dion. Okay, coming back quickly. All right, let's refresh and see what's going on.
It's not Kylie.
Okay, so, wow. Wait, let me go back up because you know how sometimes this girl don't go far up enough and then we end up having to disappoint somebody. I don't want to disappoint anybody right now. So let's make sure. So first on the board
is,
you see, look at it. Refresh it again. That's ineligible and impervious. Okay, so first on the board with the correct spelling is Kai.
Kylie.
So Kai is first on the board with the correct spelling. Where is she? There. Impervious. And then we have Willows, then Sassy and Tiffany. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael asphalt, sorry, is in the building saying good night, good night. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Happy Friday to you. And he's saying blessings to all. to all. Sorry, to the H and all. Blessings to all. And Sassy saying, hey, Michael. Danny saying, Michael, what's up? You there saying, Kai, you get the trick, you move fast. And Michael is saying, I'm good. Thanks for the warm welcome, guys. Thank you. We really
Yes,
appreciate you
big up
being
yourself,
here, and you're welcome.
Michael. Really appreciate you here.
And Kai said, laugh out loud, Yuda. Okay, word number 6, and then
So
I'll continue with the chat.
yeah, Kai's on the move.
So, word number 6 is seismograph. Seismograph. Seismograph used to measure earthquakes. Um, okay, you have to okay, you have to tell me the trick. And Kai saying, when Tiffany tell me, I will tell you. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. All right, let's see who is first on the board with the correct spelling. And we are refreshing again because this is getting tighter and
Yeah.
tighter. Ooh. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Tiffany. Kai came up first, but then she had an I by mistake after the M should be O. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Tiffany.
Okay.
And then Kai corrected herself. And
So if Kai did not do that correction, Kai would take away that win.
yeah.
Of course,
And
yeah.
Sassy saying, me no remember how to spell that right now. And Kai
Kai
saying,
said,
oh my God,
yes,
yes.
Kai, if you did not put in that I, you'd have taken this.
Okay, and you there saying, laugh out loud, Kai, have a wonderful night. I hope you win and give me the credit. And Dion says, how much spelling? Just 2 rounds, Dion, and then one of countries and capital. We're only doing 3 rounds tonight because of the late start. And incidentally, again, next week, guys, we're going to be late because I have to work Friday morning again, and it's a 12-hour shift. So the following week after that is going to be okay. But for this week and next week are late starts. So number 7 word is binoculars. Binoculars. And Kai is saying, what you doing with it, Yuda? Wait, this thing just jumped away from me. Uh, and Yuda is saying, slow down, Kai, you can't make no mistake. Kai is saying, fingers too big. And Keisha is saying, that one beat me bad, laugh out loud. And Willows is saying, Tiff no spell no more after you win this round. Kai saying, laugh out loud, Willows. All right. And Yuda is saying she want the credit to call you Kai and beg a thing. All right. So let's see. All right, let's refresh again. You guys know I like to double refresh just to make sure. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Tiffany.
Okay.
Binoculars. So what's the score standing right now?
So the course standing as it is Sydney on 1, Tiffany on 5, Kai on 1.
So that's 7. We'll have 3 more to go.
Yeah. So as it is, we can call this.
Can call it for Tiffany.
So we are calling this for Tiffany. So congratulations, Tiffany, to walk away with round 1. Congratulations.
Yes, guys. So Tiffany and 5, and we only have 3 more words to spell, and the other 2 persons are on 1. They can't catch her.
They can't catch up. So that's why we call it for Tiffany. All right. They understand the maths.
Okay, and Michael spelling as well. Um, Dion is saying by the time it type, bid me see the word drop three
Three
times.
times.
I tell you that you need to exercise those fingers each week
Yeah.
before it's exercise them during the
Tiffany
week. They
Empress,
need to
they
work
are
out.
fast like bullet.
All right. So round number two. So first word in round number two is battalion. Battalion, as in the first or second battalion.
Yeah, third too.
Battalion, yeah, just
I'm
yeah.
full.
Whatever number of battalions.
Exactly.
Okay, so I will continue with the chat until because it just ran away. And they start coming back already. Okay, Sassy saying me too dear and laugh out loud. And Sassy saying me soon go refresh again. And Kai saying Tiffany, your trick is real. Well, as he said, go sleep now, Tiff. Congratulations. And you then said, Tiffany, go to your bed. I need my girl Kai to win the next round. My begging depends on it. You guys. And Tiffany said, there's no trick to this guy.
Well, you are full of vibes,
I
though.
tell you.
Trust me. Love her.
Remember, our Canadian viewers are having problem understanding, so we have to try.
Okay, yes.
And okay, so number two is memoirs. Memoirs.
Memoirs.
To figure out how to put the translation in. All right, so Dan is saying, and funny thing, I type daily at work. But are you a one-hand typer like me? A juke typer. Okay, we started coming back already. Did we go to battalion? I didn't do battalion yet.
Yep.
Did I say who got battalion? I don't think
No,
so. I
no,
just
no,
went
no.
straight to them. Okay,
Exactly.
guys, so I have to go through battalion and then I look to see who come through. You guys didn't realize that I did not do battalion to see who first spelled that word. Sorry, guys. Let me go back and see who first came in with battalion.
Okay.
Okay, so first in with the correct spelling for battalion is
Okay.
no.
Okay.
No, not Kai. Not Sassy. Um, Dion came in with it correctly, but she has S on the end. It's not battalions, it's battalions. So Tiffany came in.
Whoa.
Hold on. Oh, my eyes are. Okay, it's one
Oh.
L. Okay, it's two T's and one L.
Yeah. Kai spell it with
One
one
T
T.
and two L.
Kai is very fast on the typing, but might be some typo is
Yeah.
plaguing her
So
right here.
it's two T's and one L.
Two
So
T's and
yeah.
one L, yeah.
So Tiffany
Tiffany.
came in with that, and then Michael, and then Willows. All right, let's see for memoirs. I'm gonna refresh and then go. Yeah, they were asking who got battalion because they picked up that I didn't.
Yes. Tiffany, one battalion.
Yeah. Okay, so first on the board with the correct spelling for memoirs is Kai. So first on the board is Kai for memoirs.
For memoir, Kai.
Yeah, yeah. Getting a bit busy.
Okay, so it seems like it's a little bit more competitive in round two. Let us see how that is going to be done.
Okay, and Tiffany said she can win the capital and country. Oh my God. And Willows is saying, Tiff, you know, here for go your bed and leave the stream running. Okay, so Michael is saying like and share, guys. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so much
Michael.
for reminding them of that. And word number 3 is gesticulate. 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 Um, okay, she was asking. Okay, we did that. So Sassy saying, "Let me leave the spelling alone, yeah, man. The phone not stop change. What
What
misspell?
Mr.
The phone not stop change what misspell." And you there saying, "I learned from Kai and
and
Teacher P, the
Teacher P,
best
the
them
best
name
one.
full of vibe."
Vibes. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. And Willis is saying Dion, and Willis is saying, oh, Steve, oh, they were asking who about battalion.
Oh, okay.
And you guys saying, come on, Kai, I got you. All right, let's see. All right, gesticulate. Let's see who first came in with that word. Okay, first on the board with the correct spelling is Tiffany.
Wow.
So Tiffany, then we have Kai, hot on
Kai.
her tail, then we have Willows, Dion, and Sydney, Keisha. Okay. All right, so we are gonna go to word number 4, criterion. Word number 4 is criterion. Criterion. Okay, so we have in the building Songbird,
Songbird.
Chrissy
Big up yourself,
Q.
Songbird, Chrissy Q.
All right, so
Thank you for dropping in.
she's saying good night, guys. Songbird in the building.
Building.
Thank you so much, Songbird. Really glad to have you. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate your presence tonight. Happy Friday, and I hope you will have a blessed and wonderful weekend. And Sassy is saying songbird, and Dion is saying night song. Sidonie is saying hand wet. Let me stop before something worse than losing happened to my phone. Yes, you don't want your phone to fall in the water. All right. So let's refresh and see who came in first with criterion. Criterion, guys. So let's see. Okay, let's refresh again. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Kai.
Kai. No, this competition is stiff.
So Kai is on the board with the correct spelling. Willow
Yeah.
did criteria, then Tiffany criterion. Okay, all right. So let's go down. So you guys saying, Tiffany, someone is at the door. Go look who it is. Tiffany, they're sending you to the front door. Go answer the door.
Yes, you would have tried. Yes, trick her, man. Trick her, you would have.
Okay. So word number 5 is memorandum. 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 A little more light.
Oh, that's bright.
Too bright?
Yeah.
Okay, so memorandum. Um, let's up with the chat. So Songbird is saying, hey, Sassy, showing her virtual heart. And okay, Keisha came in there with criterion. Um, Songbird is saying, hope you all are good and
Good.
giving us virtual hugs. Yes, we are. Hope you are good as
Yes, ma'am.
well.
Exactly.
Okay. Tiffany saying, see, I check
See,
you
you
and
that
make
make criteria
criteria
misleading.
misleading. You would have said laugh out loud, Tiffany. Will have said criteria me here. Well, it was criterion because person spelled criterion.
Rian, yeah.
So you have to listen more keenly, Willows. Okay, Sassy said, oh, never heard that the on part.
Yeah.
Okay. Diane is saying, me too, Sassy. Hush, guys. Sassy saying, okay, Diane. And okay, Keisha came in with criterion. All right, so let's see who first came in with the word memorandum. All right. Refresh again.
Oh.
Somebody get
Yes.
competition tonight.
Yes.
Competition tall. First on the board with the correct spelling is Kai, then Tiffany, then Songbird. So first is Kai with memorandum.
Look about that.
Byron, you can't look at that. You
Oh,
have to refresh it on my phone.
okay.
When I refresh
Alright.
it, then it puts it in the correct order.
Oh,
So you can't look on that. Yeah,
exactly.
that's why I have my
Okay.
phone in my hand.
Okay. All right. So this round is
It tight.
highly competitive. Let me use that adverb to describe it.
Okay. All right. So let's go to word number 7. No, sorry, I'm jumping the gun. Word number 6. So word number 6 is casserole.
You know, you may a while ago say, let me use that adverb. So you say a while ago, let me use that adverb. Like,
Let's shut down.
people, just me, you know, say that's an error, right?
Listen, it's uncreamy use.
All right, so let me just correct myself with that what I said earlier. But let me use that adverb. Crazy.
So let me repeat word number 6.
Yeah.
So word number 6 is casserole. 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 Like the casserole you make the food, the casserole. You guys saying, Kai, where are you? Look like you're behind the moderators. Laugh out loud, one girl. Oh my God. So then he's saying, Songbird, good night. And
Right.
Kai is saying, laugh out loud, you I'm under the chair.
Yeah,
Look
yeah,
good at
man.
yesterday. And Songbird is saying, Sudani, what's up? And showing her virtual love. You guys saying, laugh out loud, Kai. And Sudani is saying, here, enjoyed myself, Songbird. All right, so the spellers are coming back in. All right, let's see who first came in with the correct spelling. All right, let's refresh again. All right, so first on the board with the correct spelling is, so Tiffany came in first with that one. Then we have Kai hot on her tail.
So,
Chrissy Q, then Sassy. Mhm.
so that being said, the score as it is, Tiffany on 3, Kai on 3.
Okay, it's a tie.
Oh yeah.
All right, so Keisha is saying, Mystic and your husband, do you all?
Anything for last.
Miss, do you have anything for last place? Laugh out loud. Yes, we have encouragement. Hush, try again.
Yes. At least you have something.
Okay, so word number 7 is fricassee. Fricassee, as in fricassee chicken.
Oh,
All who love the chicken should be able to spell that. Fricassee chicken. All right, let's go back to the chat. And Snuggles668 is saying, what are you people pretending to do? Good night, Snuggles. We're not pretending to do
Yeah, we'll do
anything.
some spelling, Snuggles.
You can snuggle up
Thank
and
you for
spell.
being here, though.
You can snuggle up and spell too, Snuggles. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your presence. Thank you. um, Songbird is saying, "Uno fast in a jaja." Tell the
Yes,
Songbird them
Songbird
have
and fast, bad man.
some Olympic
Trust
fingers.
me.
And you there saying, Tiffany, I can't believe someone did that to you. Look what, look them wet up your bed. Oh, Tiffany, they said I could try up your bed. Somebody wet up your bed.
Because people don't want to sleep.
Keisha is laughing. Okay, so the spellers are coming back in. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, gonna refresh a second time. and and Tiffany's first on the board with the correct spelling.
Whoa.
Tiffany said I can't stay there. The bed can't stay there with me. Figure out where I go sleep later. So she'll figure out where she going to sleep later. Bed can't stay with. And Snuggles went as far as spell the whole chicken, fricassee chicken.
I mean, Kai is very good. Kai hot.
She's right on Tiffany's
Right
tail.
on Tiffany's tail.
And
Tiffany just made one slight mistake.
and Sassy saying Snuggles. And Tiffany saying I'm staying focused. Then we laugh. All right, so word number 8 is miscellaneous. 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 And Willows is saying, a long distance me do so me no have no fast twitch. And Snuggles is saying, hi again, Snuggles, welcome. And Willows is saying, me take long for warm up. And Sassy said, laugh out loud, Willows. And Yuda is saying, laugh out loud. Tiffany, go use the blow dryer and dry your bed. All right, so let's see who came in first. Spellers are coming back in. Spellers are coming back in. So, first on the board, you know what, let me go back. Oh my goodness, luckily I went up.
Wow.
So, first on the board with the correct spelling is Tiffany.
Wow.
Tiffany, then there's a bunch of chat in between. It's happening so fast.
So now Tiffany is pulling away from Kai. The score as it is, Tiffany on 5 and Kai on 3. So if Tiffany spell the next word,
It's finished.
Tiffany walks away with it. Kai has to spell 2 more words
To catch up.
to catch up,
To tie.
to tie. So that Kai has a disadvantage there, while Tiffany has the advantage.
All right, let's see.
Let us see how it's going to work.
Let us see. All those Olympic fingers come start exercising. All right, so word number 9 is carnivorous. Carnivorous. Again, carnivorous. All right, moving on with the chat. Snuggles is saying, I see you all perpetuating the stereotype with the chicken.
Oh yeah.
uh, and Diane is saying, no, no, Sir Tiffany, lucky Empress, no,
Empress.
no make it tonight. Something really serious must happen why Empress not here tonight. I'm going to have to
Yeah.
message her on
I totally miss her.
Instagram and make sure everything is okay. Right, that's miscellaneous.
Maybe she's sleeping.
Maybe. Okay, and Snuggle is saying all you need now is watermelon. Okay, and you guys saying Tiffany, are you
Are you not voice commanding the words?
okay? Tiffany, you're
You
sure
sure
you're
you're not
not
voice
voice
commanding the
commanding?
words?
All right, let's see. So then he's saying I'm a week
Weak.
older, so the
The
arthritis.
arthritis getting worse. See the, see
So
the
then
man.
hearing you. So you have to take it easy with those
Yeah.
fingers. But the arthritis to act up too bad. And Keisha said, me keep on riding for last place.
Yes.
All right, so let's see. Spellers should be coming back in. All right, let's see. Let's see. Again, double refresh, and I have to go up a little further because what just happened a while ago, I almost missed it. Okay, so first on the board with the correct spelling is Tiffany.
So the second rounds go to Tiffany. Congratulations again, Tiffany, to walk away with round number 2 going to Tiffany.
So congratulations, Tiffany, and great effort, Kai. You were just right on her tail each time.
Exactly.
And everybody else who's been spelling, nice effort.
Kai is extremely fast, but
Yeah.
apparently some typo errors there.
Yes, she has a few typos.
She have a few
that
typos,
messed her up.
and that is where Kai miss.
And it seems as if Tiffany has joined Janelle, although Janelle is not really participating much with the spelling anymore. Tiffany has joined Janelle with Alien Wi-Fi.
Oh. Yeah. Maybe Tiffany is using a 5G.
It's Janelle loaned her Wi-Fi. I'm sure is Alien Wi-Fi.
Alien Wi-Fi.
Janelle Wi-Fi.
Once again,
that's why Janelle
congratulations, Tiffany, to walk away with the 2 rounds. Very good performance, right? But Kai is a hot challenger. Look out for Kai.
And Willows is saying, come Kai, win the next 2. And Willows is saying, no, nobody no type except Kai and Tiff laugh out loud.
And they're very fast. They're very fast.
And Kai is saying, after Tiffany tell me the trick, laugh out loud. Okay, and so the spelling's coming in. Willows say, who spell Corona laugh out loud? Okay, is saying, okay, Tiff, congrats again.
Yes.
And Keisha just coming in with carnivorous. And Snuggles is saying, in your culture, is cooking and cleaning part of a woman's job? And if so, what part of what part of the man's job?
I
it's
think
a
it's
shared
dual duties.
responsibility in our culture, really.
Yes.
Snuggles. It's a shared responsibility.
Because I sometimes do cooking and cleaning, help out my wife. So it's a dual responsibility. Not that, but more so that the female will cook and clean more often
But
than the men. But
men
it's a dual responsibility.
Okay, so we are going into the final round number 3, and we can all wipe the sleep from out our eyes. We are almost there. All right. So it's gonna be countries and their
Capital.
capitals. Let's see how much we know about countries and capitals and see who's gonna dominate this round. So first country is Norway. What is the capital of Norway? And while you guys are doing that, let's go. And Diane is saying, okay, Tiff, and congratulating her. Sidonie is laughing. Tiff is saying, oh, can I voice command the words you that there is no trick to this guy? And Willis is saying, Kai, no better play again. You are no good competitor. I'm laughing, you guys. And Sidonie saying, congratulations, Tiff, and giving her celebratory gifts.
But
And Tiffany saying, thanks, guys.
But Tiff beat Empress a couple times, right? Tiff
That should beat her week.
yeah, Tiff beat Empress a couple times.
Yeah. And Kai is saying, ha ha ha, Willows, not do me so bad, man. And Kai is saying, nurse killing me. And Keisha is saying, congrats, Tiffany. And Willows is saying, laugh out loud, Kai. And Willows is saying, congratulations, Tiff. All right, so let's see who is first on the board with the capital of Norway. All right, let's see. All right, so first on the board is Kai. Capital of Norway is Oslo, Oslo. So Keisha is saying congrats, Tiff. Willows is saying laugh out loud, Kai. Willows is saying congratulations, Tiff. Tiff is saying I use flow. I use flow data, not Wi-Fi. Oh, wow. So that's costing you a tiny penny. Exactly. And Yuda is saying, Tiffany, Miss Switch, you are my new best friend. I beg you $100,000 credit. You see how fast Yuda switch? You see how fast Yuda switch from your Kai?
What? Yuda, the vibes machine, I tell you, Yuda. Trust me.
And Sidonie said, Yuda laugh out loud, switch fast. Tiffany said, then with laugh, Yuda.
Don't blame Yuda.
You turn.
Don't blame Yuda.
Tiffany said, you turn wagonist. All right, so next country is Bangladesh. Bangladesh. What is the capital of Bangladesh? And I'll continue with the chat. So you guys saying laugh out loud, Tiffany, we are friend, man. Well, as it's saying, you that a black, you that a black on the I'm laughing out loud. You would have said, Willows, oh, you are the missile. And okay, the capital came in. And Snuggles is saying Oslo is the capital of Norway, so he came in as well, but Kai came in first. And Tiffany saying, I won both spellings last week. Yes, you did.
Yes.
And Snuggles is saying, so he's asking a question again. So he's saying, are the women more masculine where you...
Is Kai won this? Mm-hmm. Give me the score.
Kai won the first one, yeah, Kai.
And do we have a second one?
The second one, I'm waiting for them to come in. Oslo is the capital of Norway. I just gave them Bangladesh. So I'm going to check for Bangladesh now.
Okay. Read.
So Snuggles is saying, are the women more masculine where you all come from, or are they feminine with what I'm seeing on social media? I would like to know if it's something happening around the world.
They're more feminine.
They're more feminine. Way feminine.
They're way feminine.
And you guys said you got this one, Kai. All right, let's see who first came in with the capital for Bangladesh, and then we try to catch up with the chat. Um, ooh, look at the bright sparks. All Roots colors are in. All right, let's see who got the scholarship first. So, first on the board with the correct capital is Kai with Dhaka.
Kai.
Dhaka.
Kai is on the move.
All right, so country number 3 is Ethiopia. What is the capital of Ethiopia? Right, so you just say you got this Kai. Willows is saying, no play no more Tiff and Kai. No get on a chance. Let the slow people get a chance. We're going to have a slow people competition. And Tiffany saying, yes, Kai, got this. I don't know any capital. And Kai is saying, okay, so Dhaka, she came in with that. Willa said Dhaka, but she came in after. Diane is saying, Tiff, come win this one and get your 1 month plan. And Snuggle is saying Dhaka is the capital of Bangladesh, and other persons were coming in. Kai says, geez, me couldn't find the dealer for long.
Okay.
And Tiffany is saying, I can't win this Willows, not my cup of tea, sorry. And Anglin Family 4 is in the building saying, hey guys.
Big up Anglin Family 4. Love your present here always. Thank you for being here. Love you guys.
Okay, so welcome Anglin Family 4. So glad to have you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate your support. I hope all is well with you and the family. I hope you'll be having a blessed and wonderful weekend. I think it's already Saturday where you are. So happy Saturday to you. All right, so Ethiopia, I need to see who first came in with the capital for Ethiopia. And guys, remember the thumbs up as you come in and share us out if you have a platform. You soon see where I am. You soon see where I am. You soon see. But let me find who first came in with the correct spelling, the correct capital. So first on the board with the correct capital is Kai.
Oh.
Addis. Okay, we're not killing for spelling.
No.
Addis Ababa.
Yeah. But at least you see our intent.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not spelling wrong. So she still have it.
Yeah.
All right. Still have it.
So Snuggles is saying, so what do you all think of your cousin?
Oh
Snuggles,
my goodness.
We don't really want to go into that one. We'll leave it alone. We'll leave it right there. We don't really want to go into that one.
No comment.
Some things are better left unsaid.
No comment, Snuggles. Snuggles.
And Willis is saying, welcome, Angling fam. And you guys are questioning what is Snuggles up to. And Kai's response, Addis Ababa. So she just left off the A, so we know what.
No, you're good. You're good, Kai.
It's not spelling.
Yeah,
so
we're not intent.
Yeah.
It's not spelling, so we're not going to impeach you for that.
Look who is on the board. Empress, hello, good night. Better late than never. How are you? We were wondering if something was wrong. Glad to have you. Good night, good night, good night. Hope you are okay. And she came in answering.
I'm here.
And Kai, she finished spelling the Ababa. And Tiffany, okay. And Snuggle said Addis Ababa is the capital of Ethiopia. Yes. And Empress is saying, I'm here. Welcome, welcome, Empress. She's saying good night and blowing us kisses. Snuggle say, I and I, Jarastafari, and laughing. Yes, Jarastafari, ever living, ever faithful. Selassie the first.
Ja
All right.
Rastafari, Emperor King Selassie, ever living and ever faithful. Ja Rastafari.
All right, Snuggles, you got your salute.
All right.
All right. So word number 4 is Italy. What is the capital of Italy? So I hope they don't put me to shame tonight. And you there say no, Kai, the answer is Africa. And Sassy says, you late bad Miss Brittany, away did they? So guys, she's asking, where were you, for our Canadian viewers, saying, where were you or where you did there?
Who resurrected?
So Willis is saying, who resurrected Empress? That means who woke her up. And then he's saying, Empress, where you did there so long? So then he's asking, where were you so long? Empress is saying, tell her no me, I got busy all month. Okay. Okay. And she's saying, busy, busy. Then he's saying, my phone with your number dead. Yes. So me there, I say, where Empress? And Sassy say, oh yeah, you did. Okay. All right, so let's go and see who came in first, and then we will continue. Oh, good. So let's refresh again. So first on the board with the correct capital is Tiffany.
Okay.
Then Kai. And Willow's retract her thingy. Empress in New Delhi. I don't know what she heard. All right. So Empress says, I'm busy bad. And Yuda is saying, it's Saturday for me 1 hour ago. Okay. Happy Saturday, Yuda. Okay. We are still in the past. You're in the future. You're time traveling.
Where is Yuda?
Time is it after 12? Oh, she's in, I'm not sure about where she is. It's after midnight. We're 11, 12. And Dion is saying, oh, sorry, guys, I'm out going to bed. Have work 7 a.m., so I have 5 hours sleep. Oh, sorry, Dion. Well, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest, and I hope you have a good day tomorrow at work. Thank you so much again for being here. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Kai is saying, the age drop off, yes, we realized. And Keisha is saying, me just a play because it's fun, laugh out loud no week in last place. And the Angling Family Forest saying, we're doing great. Bless up. You both have a lovely and safe weekend.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Same to you.
And Tiffany saying, Keisha laughing. Okay. All right. So country number 5, and then we continue catching up. So country number 5 is Venezuela. Venezuela. What is the capital of Venezuela? Okay, so Tiffany got that one wrong. So Anglin Family Force saying blessings Willows. Keisha is saying yes, Tiffany, but a true laugh out loud. Willows is saying Empress busy with my grandbaby. And Tiffany saying dead with laugh, Byron. Empress says laugh out loud, dead with laugh, busy bad. Okay, Tiffany's room. And okay, so we're getting through that already. And Willows is, I don't know what Willows mean by that. But she typed that. So if anybody can translate or will just want to break that down. And you there saying, Tiffany, you're back again. I thought you fell asleep. And Tiffany saying, I'm sleeping, Yuda. And Yuda is saying, Tiffany, I'm sending you some sleeping emoji. Yuda is saying she's in the USA. Okay, okay, so
Oh,
she's
okay.
one over head. Okay.
All right. So she's 1 hour ahead.
Yeah, just
Basically.
like
Yeah.
Jamaica too. Yeah. We're still at 11 something, 11:15. And Tiffany saying, thank you, Yuda. I sleep in. All right, let's see who first came in with the capital of Argentina. I'm sorry, Venezuela.
Venezuela, not Argentina.
Capital of Venezuela. Mm, Okay, so the first person to come in with the capital is Caracas. So the capital of Venezuela is Caracas. Okay, so
If Kai get the next one,
mhm,
then Kai win this.
okay, all right. So okay, because she's
Because
on.
the score as it is, Kai on four,
See.
Tiffany on one. So if Kai get the next, then this going to Kai.
Okay, all right. So number 6 country is New Zealand. New Zealand. What is the capital of New Zealand? So Willa says a first place may come a play game and no a first place she come a play game and no with no Shwillas. You have some
Australis.
strong competitors here with Olympic type fingers.
Yes, one mystic sensation. How about some of the best?
And Willa is saying, Kai, you're still running me? um Empress Caracas. Okay, so that's gone. And you there saying, okay, stay sleeping, Tiffany. Keisha Kim in Caracas. Empress is saying internet give problem. And Apna is in the
Building.
building. Thank you so
Big
much
up
for
yourself
being
up now.
here. Saying hi friends, how are you? We're fine. Hope you are doing well, Apna. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And guys, remember to thumbs up as you come in. Um, Hope you had a wonderful Friday and looking forward to a blessed and wonderful weekend, Apna. And Apna is saying, join live stream, enjoy here. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Apna.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate you being here. Okay. Right, so I gave New Zealand. All right, let's see who first came in with New Zealand and then um okay, so first on the board is Bianca. And we know who Bianca is.
Right.
So the capital of New Zealand is Wellington.
So Bianca came in with that one. Make Sky the winner because we have gone what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No,
No, can't call
no,
it
can't
yet.
call it yet.
Can't call it yet.
Can't call it yet.
Because
Sorry
I was
about that,
wondering,
guys.
no, the scorekeeper is getting ahead of himself.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
And so we'll
I thought she was on 5, but when I counted,
yeah,
it's 4.
so it's 6
So
with 6
yeah,
countries we've done.
exactly.
So Willis is saying welcome Apna, and I'll give number 7 and then I continue in the chat.
Yeah.
So number 7 country is Fiji. What is the capital of Fiji? Fiji. What's the capital of Fiji? And Keisha is saying this game beating me bad laugh out loud. Well, as they saying, Kaya win this one for true Tiff. And Abner is saying hi Willows and the country's capitals they were coming in with. And you there saying Kayla Kai my bestie. So she switch again. She
So,
really bad
you
one
there switch again, but I'm not blame her still.
to keep on the winning side.
Yes, man.
Okay, and Chadwick it says, I'm saying I'm here watching and he's laughing. Okay,
All right.
Chadwick is still here. I thought you said you were gonna short competition this week. Hope you are good, Chad. Thank you for still being here. And Kai saying,
Bless yourself, Sean.
Kai saying, oh, I took a break, Willow, starting back tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
She's answering a question Willow's answered. Willow's asked her earlier. And Chadwick is saying, wasn't typing though. Okay. And Willow's is saying, okay, Kai. So she's saying, okay, so what she said. Yeah. Willow said, who named Bianca? Willows, take a guess.
Take a guess, Willows.
Take a guess. You should know by now. Look at the flowers.
Okay.
All right, so let's see who came in with the correct capital for. Guys, I can't carry a note. Let's refresh again. It did. At least the glass never break. So first, with the correct capital for Fiji is Kai with Suva, Suva.
And that makes it over.
Suva over.
Yeah, that makes it over. So, Kai, take away this one. So the third round goes to Kai. Congratulations, Kai, to walk away with this one.
Tiffany, 2 rounds. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on down here.
So Kai,
Okay, say.
congratulations, Kai.
Kai, I don't blame you.
Why you?
Kai, Kai, flip flop. You da flip flop like flounder.
Here, Kai. Just wait until moving. You think I look for you da? I look for you da.
You da flip flop all over the place like flounder out of water. Oh my God. Willows is saying, win for me and you, Kai. Tiffany said, congrats, Kai. I told you that this is your round. Dead with love. Congratulations, Kai. And congratulations to Tiffany as well. And thank you for all you those who participated tonight to make it a very good round.
And we really appreciate it, trust me. Good for the competition.
Yeah.
Right. Always strong performance. So we appreciate that.
And Willows is saying, long time me I cheer for you guys, so come on. And Willows is saying, me not still like you, that two-side cutlass. And Tiffany is saying, Kai, what's the trick to the capital? Dead with laugh. You guys saying, me I lick the jacket on us.
Hey.
Then we laugh, roll.
Trust me. Think you da ramp? You would not play. You would not ramp.
And Kai said, thank you. And Willows said, no, you have to choose.
You have to choose.
And you there saying, congratulations, bestie Kai. So then he said, congratulations, Kai. And Willows is saying congratulations as well, Kai. And Sudani is saying you that dead with love. Tiffany is saying, Kai, I can send you my number to send the credit to. And Kai is saying, really, Willows, I swear you said I shouldn't enter again now.
Yes, Kai, remember everything what I said.
Willis is saying, me did mad Kai because you did make Tifa run a galang too far. Uh, and Abna is saying, where are you from? Okay, we are, she's talking to us. We are from Jamaica, but we live in Canada.
We're living in Canada.
Okay, and where are you, Abna? Where are you right now in the world? And so they're saying, Willow's not easy, you know. And Kai is saying, Tiffany, we have to talk off the ear then with love. And you guys saying, Willows no some think we are friend. And Kai is saying, still love you, Yuda. Tiffany is saying, now the sleep gone and I should wake up early to look after my breakfast to take my medication by 6. Oh, you can still set your alarm and eat something quickly and take your medication. Oh, and Tiffany is saying then with laugh, Willows. Willows is saying laugh out loud. And Yuda is saying, Kai, would you not your best friend with just a look
some credit.
You're not give me. Okay. Kai, would you not give me? It's give Shamin. Okay.
It's just a typo.
Yeah. Kai, would you not give me? I'm your best friend with just a look some credit. And Willows is saying, me always want to see people in competition.
Let me hear what Kai is going to respond
to Yuda. Hold on. I always want to see people in competition, so the one that losing, me cheer for them so they can catch up on the leader. Okay, good strategy.
Of course.
Yeah. Man, not dead.
Kai,
man, not
why
dead.
would you not love me?
Tiffany said, I said it for 5:30, so it might alarm until 5. Okay. Yeah, set your alarm and you should be good. Well, I said, only when you don't want credit, you know you're kind. Always a cheer.
So I'm going to get the credit.
Okay, so we've come to the end of the chat, and I am going to put my oh my goodness, my IG address.
Yes.
So that Kai can send the information for the phone number that she wants the credit to go through, and also the network, whether Flow or Digicel or wherever you're sending it.
Kai, another good one, guys. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Kai,
so much.
And we always enjoy you here as well. Really appreciate it.
And you, she has her live tomorrow, so
of course we are there. We'll be joining on your live as well to Kai tomorrow.
Okay, I'm going to work in the night, but I'll come on before I go to work because I'm only doing 8-hour shift tomorrow night to 11:30, so I should be able to, along with you, join. Okay, so that is my IG address and _mystic2. So you can hit me up on IG with the number you wish the credit to go to and whatever network it is. I'll need to know. Okay, guys. All right. So let's see what has been going on since I had my head down in the phone because you guys are just hilarious. Oh, and the chat did run away. And Tiffany said, Willows, you love the tiebreaker too, dead with laugh. And Willows is saying, yeah, man, Tiff. And Kai saying, another good one, guys. I enjoyed. Thank you so much, Kai. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you. And Kai saying, please send it to Tiffany. Okay. Okay. Send it to Tiffany. Okay. So I will do.
So see, she's solid sportsmanship.
Yeah. Let me just put that there. Okay. And you there saying I'm here giving trouble and me one left to do my work. Sorry, you the hush.
So this must go to Tiffany.
Tiffany, she says, because Tiffany, I guess, because Tiffany is using data, not Wi-Fi. It costs a lot, yeah. And Willows is saying, yes, this was good. And Keisha is saying, this is a lot of fun. That's all me can say laugh out loud.
Yes, yes,
Thanks,
yes.
Keisha. And really thank you for being here because you helped to make it fun as well. Thank you, guys. You all pitching together and make it fun because
Of
without
course.
you, we can't do it. And Tiffany saying, yes, it was fun. And Kai is saying, still send the IG so I can follow you guys. Yes, Kai, and I'm gonna
Yes, Kai,
follow
we'll
you
do
in
it.
return. And Queenie is in the
Building.
building, and Queenie saying good night, guys. And
Big up
that
yourself,
looks like
Queenie.
an extension of Empress's family. Welcome,
Okay.
Queenie. So glad to have you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And showing a heart. And Sidonie saying, yay. And
Yeah.
showing virtual love and saying, go, Tiff. And Kai saying, appreciate you guys. And we appreciate you all too very
All
much.
too,
Thank you
of
so
course.
much.
And her live is tomorrow.
Yes,
So
tomorrow,
we'll be joining in as well,
8:30.
support
And I think
support her as well.
realized that she is, I think,
What
she's
time is
an
her live?
hour behind. It's still gonna be 8:30.
Kai,
Kai.
what time will be your live tomorrow?
And Empress is saying good night, guys. Okay, good night, Empress.
Alright,
Have a
take
blessed
care,
and
Empress.
wonderful night and have
Alright.
a blessed weekend.
Thank you.
And so then they saying good night, Empress. You there saying love you, Kai, kisses. And Willows is saying after me and you that day a fight over the credits. Kai really give Tiff the credits. Then we laugh, no man, Kai, you are fired. Okay. Tiffany is saying thanks, Kai. And Empress is saying good night, Sydney. And Sydney is saying always a pleasure being here. Fun galore right here. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you
Sydney.
so much, Sydney.
And
We
we
really
love
appreciate
having
that.
you as well.
And we
'cause
love, trust me.
you help to make it so
Yes.
much fun as well. And Tiffany said, good night, Empress. And Keisha said, Mystic and your husband must have something for last place too.
Yeah, we're going to try to think of it.
Let's try.
We're going to try come up with some good encouragement package.
Okay, and Sudanese saying good night, Queenie. You there saying Willis, me not say a word. She called me because my phone don't have no credits on it. Oh, she can't call me because
Oh,
my
okay.
phone don't have
No
no
credits
credits
on
on it. Yes, and she's saying yes, 8:30.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
good.
Eastern
It's
Standard.
right.
So it's gonna be 7:30 our time. So I
7:30 our
realized
time.
that last week because I thought she would have been 1 hour ahead. But when I checked it out at the time, I realized
Reverse.
she started already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be there.
Mhm. All right. So Kai is saying kisses Yuda, and Tiffany saying me and Keisha, me and Kavisha tomorrow. Okay. And Sidonie saying thank you, Tiffany and Kai. And Kai saying Yuda and Willows, you two cracking me
Yeah.
up. And Willow says, talk truth, Yuda. I hope she have some gift for it tomorrow, because if she don't have no gift, sorry for her. Let me set up for you, Kai. Be forewarned. And Anglin Family 4 saying hi, Sidonie. And Kai saying you're welcome, Tiffany. And Sidonie saying laugh out loud. Sidonie saying Anglin Family 4 good night, bro. And showing some hearts. And well, guys, night, but behaved himself well tonight. He only kicked one person off, Selvin, and I didn't even get to really see what Selvin said. But he really behaved himself a bit better tonight. At least you guys didn't really tick him off. And you guys said, see you tomorrow night, Kai. And Willis is saying, dead with laugh. You guys saying, true, Willis, but we have to work for the gifts.
Exactly.
Okay, so we have come to the end of our live and the end of our chat. And Dennis Way saying, hello, Mystic Sensation, I'm back. Okay, thank you so much for coming back. Really appreciate the love and support. We've come to the end, so we are going to end the live. Angling Family is for saying bless Sidonie and giving her a fist bump. And Kai saying math and abbreviation, Yuda and Willows. Come with your A game because Kavisha and Tiffany will be going hard.
Yes.
Ooh, competition turn up. Willow said, Yuda, me can't work for what? Me no know. Laugh out loud. Me no know maths. And Keisha said Night Bus was on his best behavior, laugh out loud. Yes, I had to commend him for that because trust me, he can be very antsy. And so then he said the Dennis way hello on and giving up for 12 hearts. And Kai saying, Kai, no, you there saying, Kai, don't forget I can't make it tomorrow night. Okay. And Chadwick is saying, I'll be there. Okay. Right. Thank you so much for that support, Chadwick. And you can also show extra support by just giving her your love on her channel subscription.
Yes.
It will be greatly appreciated.
Appreciate that support, Chad. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And you guys saying, me and you both Willows. And Chad, thank you so much for still being here. We really love and appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Empress is saying, enjoy your weekend, guys. Empress, you don't think you're going in your bed. Anyway, love you, Empress. You said, enjoy your weekend, guys. Blessing. I don't know when or if I'm going to be on the live next week either. Okay, understood.
Okay, Empress.
No problem. And we'll be starting late again because, again, I have a 12-hour day shift next Friday as well. So we'll be starting late again. And Tiffany
the following week, we are back at it.
Yeah, well, at the scheduled regular time.
At the regular time.
So Tiffany saying, okay, Empress, and Chadwick is saying, I'm not seeing the channel. So it's Kai's Creative Learning, all K's.
Kai's Creative
Learning. Remember the apostrophe S. Kai's Creative Learning. Thanks, Chad. And Yuda is saying, someone come help. Mm-hmm. And Sidonie is saying, I'll be there too, going to get F because of arthritis. Because of arthritis.
I'll be there too. Going to get arthritis.
F, you know? Oh my God, Tiffany, that's easy. Yeah, I know in our fingers. And Tiffany said it's the same names she's using, Chadwick. Okay, thanks for that clarification, Tiffany. And you there saying I need someone that type fast to help me. No. So Tiffany, you there have to recruit from early. You start recruiting for fast typers. And Empress is saying, oh, okay, bless up on yourself till me free up again. Okay, Empress. Same to you. Bless up yourself and hope whatever you're working on works out for you. I wish you all the success. And Empress is saying, Katie, I just connect with you. Okay, Empress. Thanks. And Chadwick is saying, yeah, I found it. Okay, good. All right. So, guys, we are going to sign off. Okay, Kai is saying appreciate Empress. Keisha is saying later everyone much love and saying bye. Kai is saying we'll return the love. Oh, it's not a content. Oh, okay, you're to Empress. Okay. No. Sidonie is saying Chadwick good night. You there saying oops. Okay, no, you there saying I need help to type report like no, I mean, Yuda. And you Empress is saying trouble when I'm bad. Go and enjoy on a little time. And it seems as if Chad is also giving them time to enjoy themselves because I guess you weren't here, so you just stayed on the sideline and
when Chad and Empress fully back, it's going to be worries.
Whoa, and Janelle. Because Janelle seemed to have loaned her alien Wi-Fi to Tiffany. Oh, okay. And well, as he said,
whatever.
Well, as he said, Empress under lockdown with the government lockdown. No man a double lockdown. Dead with laugh. Kai is saying, thank you, Chadwick. And Empress is saying, big up Kai. Kai is saying, is Chadwick a creator? No, he's not, Kai. It's just giving you some extra support
Support.
there. And Empress is saying, Willows, you go on here. And Empress is saying, no, it's not okay. So she's answering as well. And Kai is saying, okay, thank you. Oops. And Willows is saying, laugh out loud. Empress, Yuda is saying, Kai, I'm sending the jet beef for jet, I guess it's jet blue for you.
Mhm.
And Empress is saying, we are give them time, child. I guess so. So you guys enjoy it while it lasts. And Tiffany said that with love. And Yuda is saying, Kai Big, sending the jet blue for you.
All right.
And Empress is saying, pick up yourself, Daddy Byron, and giving you a virtual hug.
Thanks, Empress. Really appreciate that. And, big up yourself, you and the family, right? Make sure you guys have a wonderful weekend. And we appreciate you always. And thank you for coming. All right. Big up yourself, Empress.
And she's saying, and much love to you too, Empress. Thank you. And Willows is saying, I only Tifa enjoy. Okay, guys, so you all have a blessed and wonderful weekend, and we'll see each other tomorrow over at Kai's and whichever other live
So,
we
yes, guys,
end
meet
up
you over
being
by
on.
Kai's. We'll be there.
Okay, Percy saying good night, everyone. Be safe, wear a mask, please. Yes, guys, be safe, wear your mask, practice social distancing, and listen to the guidelines that the government is issuing, and you all try to keep safe. We all have to play our part in all of this, okay? And you there saying, me gone, I had fun, head hanging. Empress is saying peace out, Kai saying good
All
night.
right.
Guys, looking forward to next week. Yes,
Yes,
thank
definitely.
you so much. And Keisha is saying good night. Willows is saying good night. Everyone, don't let bed bugs bite. Empress is saying, remember, send me little much over here, so Tiff. Me used flow too. And Sidonie is saying, bye everyone, be safe you all, and giving us hugs. And Tiffany saying, bye everyone, good night or good morning. Willows is saying, Empress, make sure you're taking care of my grandbaby. And Tiffany saying that we love Empress. And Diane is saying, well, wake up, back, gonna plug in my phone and back to sleep. Okay, Diane, sleep well. And Empress is saying, Willows, shouting at Willows. And Uncle is saying, good night, you all. Good night, Anglin Family 4. Really appreciate and love you. Thanks for the support. And the Empress is saying good night, Dion. And guys, good night. Peace out. I've dropped the mic. We're leaving the building.